Good man.
Jarik Isarik Saumansi Anunku Taida Akrak Khasut Out.
Excuse me. All right, welcome back to Chaos Dwarfs Gone Wild. Gone Wide. The TALLENING, episode 4. So the idea is that we've gone wide early, so we got a bunch of provinces. I'm not trying to say this is like the fastest expansion you could possibly do or anything. I wasn't trying to, you know, break my back or anything. But we've basically expanded reasonably quickly, taken over a pretty large amount of territory. I did concede one region here to one province here to Tamarkan. I've made him our ally so we can recruit Beasts of Nurgle. We can recruit Beasts of Nurgle and Chaos Demons and stuff like that. Give a bit of extra chaos flavor to our Chaos Dwarfs. Not because we need to, just because, you know, it's cool. But yeah, so my basic strategy is that I go wide first. Well, my current strategy, I like to kind of constantly evolve it every time I play Chaos Dwarves, you know, when I learn some new stuff from you guys or have a new idea. But yeah, my basic strategy is go wide, focus exclusively on gold, try and sacrifice for gold every single turn on every single settlement, if possible. And so that we get a large amount of money, and also I've gone for this technology first. This one here gives you an extra 750 gold, so you get 2,250 gold instead of 1,500 gold when you sacrifice slaves for money. And so that means that for every province I own, even if I only own one region in that province, that's potentially an extra 2.25k per turn of income that I can get when I'm flush with slaves. At the moment, we're in a bit of a drought because we haven't had a big field battle for a while. Every now and again, you'll get a big field battle, and then you'll be able to get thousands of slaves. But if you don't have enough provinces, you won't have enough provinces to be able to sacrifice all those slaves, so you'll have to kind of like waste some of them on rushing buildings and stuff like that. So anyway, so yeah, so we go really wide first. Haven't really invested hardly anything in upgrading any settlements. We've got all of our outposts are like tier 1, occasional tier 2 one. We've just started upgrading some of our towers to tier 2 and 3, and our main tower, I think we're going up to tier 4 now. So now I'm starting to think about going a bit taller in the middle. So basically, I'm a little bit worried about this northern border, because although this is our strongest settlement, we've got no armies near here, and you know, potentially if a strong enemy decides to attack from the north, then it could be bad. Excuse me. But yeah, basically I want my core territories to start building up, while my sort of unsafe border town type territories can stay low tier for now. Anyway, so that's kind of what I'm like heading towards. So I'm gonna sort of, the last few turns, I guess I've been focusing a little bit more on getting more raw materials instead of just focusing exclusively on money. We still need to get a lot of money though, because we're running minus 6.7k per turn, because I've got a lot of armies spread around everywhere. But yeah, now I'm going to focus more on materials, and then finally, once we've built up our infrastructure, then we'll start focusing on armaments in the later part. But I feel like once you get to the point where you're really fully focusing on armaments, or heavily focusing on armaments, you're probably like really rolling by that stage, you know. So it's more like, I feel like it's a bit more like the sugar on top. But yeah, at the moment we just got we managed to get to tier 3 in our main settlement. So yeah, this is, I feel like for Astragoth, getting to tier 3 so you can build this iron in your main settlement is a bit of a priority. One thing I love about Chaos Dwarfs is like anywhere that there's anywhere that there's iron, marble, obsidian, or wood, those are the 4 main things that you need. That you basically build your campaign around those resources. So yeah, so if you can build those, they're really worthwhile. So I didn't bother building any factories. I just waited until I got that iron up and then just built that. And now I get 250 armaments per turn for 300 raw materials, which is pretty cool. We've got a little money scam going on here where we just, every turn, I just sell Blood Peak in exchange for Firemouth. And he'll give us 2,000 gold. And Nurgle doesn't have barracks, so that'll destroy the barracks that I just built. And then I can build a new barracks over here and sell it back to him next turn. Yeah, so if I did build a factory, even if it was maxed out tier 3, which costs a fair bit of resources to build, for the 300 raw materials I only get 150 armaments, whereas the iron gives you 250 armaments, so it's quite a lot better. Melee said, I solely focus on taking those provinces with special resources. There are a few 4-region provinces with marble, and those make loads of raw material. Yeah, nice. Yeah, there's so many different ways to kind of go about it as well. Like, you could, you know, you can focus more on efficiency, or you can focus more on just raw output, you know. Yeah, it's cool. And yeah, but the one thing, yeah, I really like those raw materials because I think they really draw you to the map. Like, they make the map important. You know, I think that factions that make the map important are good. Like, just in general. I could steal one of theirs. No, we can't. Yeah, we could steal one of these. The follower or banner one, I guess, could be cool because we could get some special Chaos Dwarf followers, but I kind of want to get into these tier 2 stuff, so I might wait on that. Anyway, oh yeah, we've got our raider here, just permanently raiding Zarnagran. Alright, so I think we're done for this turn anyway, just a little bit of an explanation.
Ashot and forsokus, gulnem uskul su ekus fast. Gris tazus ok rikvol tama.
I was just like waiting for him to say all that. No, we're gonna keep sack farming him. So we're sacking Satan with a little Sack City squad. Alright. So yeah, so we've got a little Sack City situation here. So just gotta make sure they're all in range. Yeah, they're all in range. Okay, so what we can do... Probably should have organized this last time. But yeah, so we can put that guy in camp stance. How much garrison are they got? They haven't got that much garrison. I might, actually, I might not worry about it. Yeah, we could fight these, and get, as many captives as possible. I suppose maybe let's just do it once. We'll just do it once, just to, see how effective it is. I'm not sure. Can you damage walls on fortresses? Because like with a normal settlement, it keeps a record of whether you have broken the walls, or or the gates are down or whatever, so that if you attack it again the next turn and the walls are still broken, you can attack without siege attacker and you can just get straight in. So like broken walls would be really useful against the gates, but it doesn't, because it's not actually technically a walled settlement. I'm not sure if it has that mechanic to be able to remember whether the walls are broken or not. Oh, the gates are broken, I should say. Hey, Wolfspole. Oh yeah, I found the official DIE rules for Mordheim. If anyone's interested, they're pretty hardcore, but we'll talk about it more in detail later on. But yeah, I'll do a little 1 to 2 hour Mordheim stream after this. We can showcase the I'll explain the full hardcore DIE rules and explain them all. But yeah, I'll just link them in chat if anyone's interested. Thanks again to Game Night Plays for putting those together. Yeah, so I don't know. The gates are still open, so I don't know. I wonder what who's yeah. So I don't really like to farm these because I don't really like to farm these because it's a pain in the ass trying to get in there and trying to open the gates and all that stuff. Actually, maybe we should go to the central gate because then it'll be like further away from the be further away from the retreat place. But yeah, so normally you can just auto resolve it, but you'll get only a very small amount of slaves. But once this is their last settlement, they should recruit a new lord here. Unless they don't. Unless there's something weird about gates and they don't recruit lords there. Hey, Supertramp. Yeah, I need some insight from some gate farmers. You've had the walls broken in a bastion. Oh, thanks, Reckon. Have you noticed if the AI will spawn lords if they've got only one settlement left in the bastion? I assume they will, because there's some factions that only have, like that green faction, they only have the bastion, right? So I assume they must spawn lords. Because basically what I want to do the best of both worlds. I want to auto-resolve this every turn to kill the Lord for the free captives and money that you get from the auto-resolving the Lord. But then I want to also have the option to come in here and manually fight it if I want to get a few hundred slaves. If they can. Factions will only recruit Lords if they can recruit troops from that settlement. Oh, so Norska won't. So maybe I should just occupy this. That last green faction does, yeah, okay. So yeah, I was gonna keep this as my a sack city. Like I should have kept the one in the corner. That's all right. We'll have more opportunities for sack cities. Sack cities are kind of busy work as well. Like they're good, but they take a lot of you know, effort to maintain them. So maybe I'll just abandon the idea of sack sitting these blue Norskins. We'll wait till we get another one later on. I did have them already perfectly set up in the corner, but then I thought I'd try and be greedy and get the best of both worlds by having the manual sack city here. I don't know if I can be bothered. Yeah, I don't know if I can be bothered manually fighting these battles over and over again. I've already got terror in there, actually. I really need it. Hey, Wolfspaw. Yeah, I'm alright. Had a little bit of a scare before. Lucius escaped. My little cat. Oh, what are we getting wrecked by? Spearmen? Or they got a lord in there or something? Oh, we're getting wrecked by shooting from these armor-piercing axemen. They don't have armor-piercing melee troops though, so... Yeah, this is a waste of time. I should have sort of resolved it.
Shadow gates! One over there! Want some cows on these gates? What? Which way, boy? Nash Batlow! Hobgoblin Akazas! Stuck him! Truggy, boys! Grutas Hobgoblin! Mustang!
Osgard! Elgramus! Drafjari!
The tallening, yeah. So my plan is like go wide early and then start going taller as you go along. I think it's a pretty good general philosophy. I wonder how long these guys take to get the door open. Yeah, probably forever. Well, these guys, they're getting there. Invaders Zima, the leaders of the tallest, yeah. Hey, Shadow Slurp. Shadow Slurp just gifted 5 Mercy of the Band memberships. Thanks so much, buddy. Have we already got a Shadow Slurp Lord in here? We might. I'll put you on the Roll of Glory anyways. Oh, I've still got Ninja Jim on the Roll of Glory from ages ago. Thanks, Ninja Jim. I don't remember what that was from, but yeah. Shadow Slurp or Shadow Slurp? I'm not sure. What's the difference? Infantry actually better at taking the doors down than the I didn't even get that gate open. Slurash Shadow Drinker. Slurash Shadow Drinker is pretty good. Did you continue Wolfric the Chaos Conqueror campaign? Nah, I sort of you missed most of it. Yeah, I did. I mean, I did 3 or 4 episodes of it, but I feel like people were kind of losing interest a little bit, and you know, I think you could sort of see where it was going. It was a bit of fun. Yeah, so I think, I don't know, I don't think it was really worth it for that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do the sack. I don't think I'm gonna do this. The city. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna do the wall. The Bastion farming, because yeah, I think it's just too much work. Even though we could get some really good slaves from it, I was kind of thinking of keeping it as a backup. You know, we could build up this garrison, like let this garrison build up to full size, and then farm it manually like I did now, but you know, better. But yeah, I just think it's like, I mean, it's not strictly necessary. It'd be good. It would be good. It would power our empire more, but it's just a lot of work. I was hoping you'd make Tyrion your biatch and vassalize him. Yeah, nice. I would like to. I think my next vessel campaign I want to do is Vlad, but I want to. I don't want to rush into it. Like I want to try to figure out how I can get a really good Vlad campaign and make it feel a bit more, I don't know, better, I guess.
Yes, God.
This DIE campaign that I'm going to do for Mordheim, actually, I'll talk about it more in later on, but it's actually kind of inspired me to try to figure out some way of making that same feeling, but in Warhammer, or some, maybe not that same feeling, but like, I don't know, using the same techniques, I guess, to get something going. Just trying to get these other last 100 slaves here. Alright, I think we're done. There's like 2 guys left over there. But yeah, no, I don't know, we vassalized like 10 different chaos factions or something, so I feel like we conquered chaos sufficiently. It was a good campaign, that one, though. I liked how it kind of devolved into chaos and it kept going, kept kind of being scary for ages. But yeah, so so just to explain, if this only makes sense to people who know Mordheim, but with Mordheim, every 10 to 15 turns, you have to send a shipment of wordstone back to your employer, and then in between that, you do a mission every day to try and collect the wordstone in the dangerous parts of Mordheim. We get 590 labor from that. It's not too bad. I don't know. Is that worth it though? Because the thing, we get like 150 labor just instantly from auto resolving a normal sack city, which takes like 1 minute, less than a minute. Whereas this maybe 30 seconds, you know, maybe 45 seconds if you're dismounting and changing stuff around. Whereas that took, you know, 10 minutes or something. So it's like, it's good to have the option to do it, but yeah, I'm kind of bummed out that I got rid of this sack city up here. This is a perfect place to have a sack city. I could. 500 glory, yeah, is it good? You want at least one. You want at least once one gate, so you got somewhere to store your slaves. Each gate is its own province. Yeah, that's so nice as well. So it means you got more places to sacrifice. I'm gonna put that to dead. We don't need any more of that. What's Miao Ying's defeat trait? Yeah, so in Warhammer you have to do a shipment every 10 or 15 turns. If you fail a shipment, it doesn't do anything immediately. If you fail 4 shipments, after you fail your 4th shipment, then you can't play the game anymore. It won't let you continue on. You can still use your warband in multiplayer matches or whatever, but you can't actually continue the campaign. So basically it's sort of, yeah, you'd basically lose if you fail 3 to 4 times, but that never happens. Like I've never even failed a single shipment. But so in the DIE rules, the first thing you do is you have to intentionally fail the first 3 shipments in a row. So every time you've got a shipment, you have to fail it and not send any wordstone back to your main faction. So basically, and only after you fail the first 3 are you allowed to start sending shipments home. So basically you play on hardcore mode all the time. So, you know, and so I was sort of thinking, and then there's other stuff like you can't use any reserves. Yeah, if you have to train a character, you have to just miss that slot. You can only have as many characters as you have in your main warband. You can't use any reserve slots. So if you want to train your leader and it takes like 4 days to train a thing, then he's out for 4 days and you can't do any missions because you can't go into a mission without a leader. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Question is, did you get the hammer when you took Cracker Drum as Malachi, Mercy? I didn't get it. It got taken by one of my allies, and it aborted the mission, so I missed out on the Carrot Drum one. I think that's the settlement. That's the Skaven settlement that's up here somewhere. Where am I? That's the Skaven settlement that's around here. You talking about Carrot Drum? Yeah, no, I was like about here, and then I think Kislev took it over and aborted it, so I missed out. But I did have the quest.
Corn duck.
All right. So yeah. So now we can. We've got an extra province, the Eastern Great Bastion, so we can start dumping. We can start dumping slaves into it.
Ta urg arm da Wolthrung Gazak. Drath Jarik. Waddle.
This guy boastful. So he's our main kind of combat lord.
Oring door. Got. Isan Lokta Suruzul.
Though you warrant it, I shall not stoop to blind hatred.
Could make him break the break the alliance. I wonder if I can screw them over.
What's dark?
Can I trade them to this guy?
Tremble, for you have made an enemy of Cathay.
Where's Dragon Crossroads? Oh, right there. Yeah, I guess we could trade in that.
Kunas una gormanuntu. Gorndok.
Well, will they do it first,
Do
actually?
not think that you can
Ready for Dragon Crossroads. Oh, they didn't want it. Doesn't matter. I was going to make him break their alliance with Miao Ying so that we could have an easier time, but I mean, she's already lost her capital, so she's probably not.
Give me one reason not to strike you down.
She's got 2 regions. She's still fairly strong, but.
old muggers betas. Ha! Hasut Udial Manu Araf. At a dockstock.
Naturally.
Subjugatas.
As long as the great enemy puppets you, your words mean nothing. An offense to my bloodline.
Alright, declare war on these guys.
Habru.
So we'll siege with this guy, and we'll do the trick to pull them out so we can get more slaves. Looks like we're going to get a absolute metric F ton of slaves out of this. I don't know if we want to shut off, maybe shut off some of our minor places that we don't need. Yeah, these places that don't actually use slaves and we're already over the amount that we need for this sacrifice, I'll just temporarily turn it off just for this one fight. There we go, can't make it in.
Astragoth.
Alright, we'll bring in Astragoth, and income from raising and sacking settlements. We're not going to be sacking, they're going to be attacking us, so probably start getting him some red line. Oh, but I want to unlock this, so we'll still keep going towards that. Alright, so I'm moving in camp stance so we get our extra bit of melee defense. Now they're selling out, even though we have to fight with the walls, they're selling out, so that means that we can actually get the big captives out of this. So it might be a tough fight, but we're going to get heaps of slaves. How do you get MSC? Been a while since I hopped in. Since we're playing as the true dwarfs, want to join me in a nice cold Foster's, even if it's only 8 AM here? Foster's? Where country are you from, Nathan? Not from Australia, I guess. Where are you from? England? So yeah, so Foster's is an Australian beer that's marketed a lot overseas, but actually no one in Australia drinks it. I remember when I was a kid, it used to be around. It never used to, I don't really remember anyone particularly drinking it, but I remember there used to be ads on TV and like it still existed, you know, basically. But now it's like I don't know if anyone even drinks it at all. Is it shit? I don't know if it's shit or not. I don't know if I've tried it. I'm sure it's fine. But what's wrong with it? I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, just it's a funny thing. It's like yeah, it's not a popular beer in Australia. But no, I will not join you in a Foster's because it is 1:30 in the 1:30 AM here. Yeah, I don't think we have really an Australian beer. If Melbourne had an Australian beer, which is where I'm from, like if Melbourne had a traditional beer that's like the working class kind of, you know, man's man type of beer, it would probably be VB. But I don't think many people drink VB anymore. Like that was the old, I guess the old version. Like yeah, it was probably like, yeah, probably people overseas probably thought we drank Foster's, but we actually drank VB. But now I don't think anyone drinks VB either because everyone's figured out that it's really bad. But Great Northern is my just general beer of my general drinking beer, I guess you would say. It's not like fancy or anything, just you know, it's just regular beer. All right, how are we gonna do this? I feel like we want to bust all the gates first. I wonder if these beasts of Nurgle are any good at busting gates. Probably not. I feel like the Minotaurs, the Torax, the Centaurs, sorry, I feel they should be good at busting gates, but I don't know if they actually are. All right, we've got 3 little gate busting squads.
Rashkazad Wagus.
Yeah, we're gonna take some damage, aren't we? But yes, I appreciate the thought, Nathan. I'll join you in a coffee. How about that? I don't drink anymore, just like coffee. Yeah, I'm pretty much like that too. I live in Battleborn, Nevada. You guys don't drink Fosters? Next you'll tell me you guys don't say shrimp on the barbie. Nice. Yeah, we don't even say shrimp at all. Like, shrimp isn't even an Australian word. We say prawns. And you don't really have prawns on barbies. You have sausages, chops and steaks, chicken soup, chicken skewers for the ladies. It's a traditional Australian barbecue. So something we get all the gates open, then we bring everyone into the center, make a big blob in the center, and then we try and start routing them, but then we have like fast characters on the sides to kind of like run them down. So this is a slave taking exercise, like first and foremost. Well, first and foremost, we want to try not to get our entire army destroyed and lose, but I think that should be pretty safe. But yeah, second objective is to... Who's winning? These middle guys are winning, the ones with the big heroes in it. Sides are doing okay as well, though. I mixed the units together because I didn't know which would be the most effective. So now I still don't know which is the most effective. I assume it's the bull centaurs that are ripping it up with their mighty axes. Yeah, by the time they get there. Alright, they're in. They're nearly in. Alright, so send the heroes in the middle. These guys can sort of chill here. Yeah, they're tearing that down pretty good. I'm going to take a few casualties on our hobgobs, but that's to be expected. To be expected. Okay, these guys got this gate down as well. Oh, the walls were destroyed already. We've got so much stuff going on here. I think this is going to be a mess. Alright, we really need a firecaster for this kind of mission. 15 damage per second. 36, yeah. I think this is going to get less kills. We'll drop that down. All the Cathay characters just screaming away. Alright, we've got plenty of terror in there already. Alright, we got some routers already, that's good. If we could nuke that, if we could gank that Lord, that'd be pretty cool. It'd help us get some more I just cancel the overcast and just do a non-overcast. It's still gonna kill. I didn't kill any entities. That's perfect. Okay, non-overcast hammer is good. Okay, so let's do one in here. Should be a good way of getting some routes happening. All right, let's get some archers inside. Right, trying to bash this character here. Oh, yeah, she's getting wrecked now. So yeah, once we get her down. Oh, here we go. Got some routers up here. Where's our little centaurs? Oh, we got routers up here. Them up there chasing. These guys are supposed to be. We're supposed to be chasing those routers, but they're not really routing anymore. It's all right. Actually, we'll send them back down here to save our little centaurs. Get these, kill some of these routers. Let's put centaurs in. Beautiful. Alright, so it's just a matter of trying to get as many routers as we can now. Killing routing units in sieges also increase labor gained? No, but if you you know how bastions, that if you've already got a bastion siege and you try and move through through its zone of control, the bastion will actually attack you. Even though we're still on the same battle map, this is actually the bastion attacking me, selling out. So yeah, if the siege saddle is out, then yes, you do get the slaves. So it's very cool, very cool.
Boys, on it. Hobgoblin Akazas! Feel sweetak, eh? Hobgoblin here! Mustak! Hobgoblin Akazas!
These Astragoth! What's
The biscuits! Don't let Clayus this was!
I'm greedy for these slaves, but I'm also lazy. I kind of can't be bothered.
Hobgoblin Akazas! Hobgoblin death!
Those ones are getting away. Nothing to do about those. There's just this little lot here. Alright, I guess we can speed things up a little bit. These last few. What did you let those guys get away for? Alright, that'll do. Alright. You should get a heap out of this one.
Our spirits remain free.
Enemy killed in battle. Oh, cool. Let's check out the dragon coffin that they have. That's pretty cool. I feel like Cathay, I find it hard, like, with Cathay, like, figuring Cathay, like, I find it hard with Cathay, like, getting it to, like, fit with the whole, like, Warhammer background for me, because it's not like it's jarringly, it's not like it doesn't fit, but it's like, I don't know, I just don't have those connections, you know, like when you think of dwarfs, you also think of, like, Skaven and Greenskins, like, fighting each other, and it just feels like classic, you know, classic Warhammer. Whereas Cathay, you know, I don't really have any connections with Cathay in my, like, nostalgia brain. So, like, I think they look pretty cool in their own self, just as, like, a kind of badass, like, fantasy version of ancient Chinese stuff. But yeah, it doesn't, like, there's nothing, like, really that stands out as being really Warhammery about it to me. Alright, which is the crappiest army? I guess this one. Alright, so I'm not gonna keep we could sack it as well for another 310. We've got a high level Alright, we might see if we can do some shenanigans.
Sanaru! Gandork!
Yeah, I think that's as close as we can get. Alright, let's switch him, just temporarily switch him out for whoever this guy. Yeah, that way we got the battle money, we got the battle slaves, and then we got the sack slaves and as well, and then we have still got the occupy as well, so did pretty well out of that. What's this army look like? Oh, this army is piss weak. Alright, I'm gonna come through. These guys got no settlements. Yeah, they got no settlements left. So they should get wiped.
Jar hun kuz. Drarth jarik.
What do we got here? Hubristic is okay, and the other one's bellicose. Slightly, I like bellicose slightly more for auto resolve. So we'll get rid of them. Get rid of him. This one we can keep. And keep him around just as a general hobgoblin lord. Looking pretty good. Okay, so how we should be, yeah, now we're set. We've got sacrifices everywhere except for the new Bastion place that we just took then. Oh yeah, we're about to get some slaves from this order, from this sack city, so we can just untick everything. This will just save, just if you don't have to transfer as much, it just saves you a little bit of gold. So yeah, so if I transfer 200 into here, that costs me 400 gold. So I'm gonna sacrifice this 200 to get 2250, but still that means I only get 1850, you know. So if we can, it's just slightly more efficient if we so this next sack city will devote to go straight into there. Is it Zatan again? Okay, so it's not Zatan. So just use the main lord again. Just double check if we've got any needful. No needful. How many settlements do you have? I'm not sure how many settlements I've got, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We've got 13 provinces. So provinces is kind of what's important because we can only sacrifice once for each province. So even if you've only got like one settlement in a province, that you can still sacrifice. So just using this as an auto resolve sack city. So we've got 250 labor. So that goes straight into our, that other settlement where I wanted it to go, plus 1800 gold. So that's about 2,700 gold worth of slaves, plus another 1800. So we made nearly like 4,000. Yeah, we made over 4,000 gold out of that just then. So it paid for everybody's wages. Plus, we got 1, 2, 3. We got plus we got 3 magic items. We're getting like 2 or 3 magic items pretty much every turn. So this is why sack cities are good. So we've got a sack city for Chaos Dwarfs. You got to wait till you get the last settlement. So they've only got 1 settlement, and then have them just recruit a new lord every turn. But it can't be a Bastion settlement unless they can recruit troops there. So I guess they say Bastion settlement doesn't work for. Bastion will work for Cathay, but not for anyone else. Dark Elves can also have fairly profitable sack cities. Yeah, You do the same thing with Dark Elves. The only problem with Dark Elves is that late in the late game, you'll probably have a heap of Black Arcs with huge armies on them, and every time you recruit a new Lord, you'll get 4% supply lines on every one of those Black Arcs, so it can, you know, be a bit of a problem for your economy. It's a lot. You can definitely do it though, especially in the early game. Just as you get later and later in the game, it will kind of become less and less good, but it's probably still good, you know. Yeah, it's basically it's exactly the same for Dark Elves, except for it's slightly more expensive. Yeah, so we're going to get replenishment now. So basically focusing on labor gain from post-battle, labor gain from post-battle loot. So not labor gain from taking captives, the option, but the instant labor is the instant labor that you get straight away is what you want to boost. And then same down here, we've got labor gain from post-battle, labor and income from post-battle loot. So got both those maxed on him. You can also get a trait that gives him extra as well, which is what I was trying to farm for, but I haven't been lucky enough to get any. But yeah, and then we just want upkeep production on them. These guys, we just want replenishment, as much replenishment as we can get until we get thirst for magic, so we get extra magic drop chance. And they just chill there, and they cost what, 700, 250, 250. So this whole stack costs for about 1450 gold, and we're making like over 4,000 gold a turn from it in terms of slave value and stuff.
What's the evil that
Oh, this has got 5 settlements. All right, maybe we don't go to war with them yet, and we take out village first. Oh yeah, we got 150 conclave influence, so we can get some tier 2 stuff now. What did he steal? He got the Dreadquake battery. That's okay. I don't mind the Dreadquake battery, but it's not my top one. I'm torn between either going for -1 construction time for all buildings, which would be like the responsible, mature choice for boosting our economy, or one of these two. Either the summon ability that gives you summon and fireborn, or Flame and Shadow that gives all of your lords an extra explosive AoE. I think this one's probably the safest option because it's going to help you win battles that you might otherwise not be able to win. But yeah, I might go this one, then that one for the maturity factor, and then this one to make us a little bit stronger in battle again. So you've got 4 lords, you have four lords, each of which has 2 uses of this, which is really good. The summon, yeah, I like the summon as well. The summon's really good, especially if like they've got artillery and you need to drop somebody on their artillery to stop their artillery, because it's got no range limit. If you need a sacrificial lamb to stick out front to let you guys get a bit more time to shoot, you can use it for that. If you need to assassinate an enemy lord, it's like, yeah, the summon's really good as well. That's what I was saying. I'm really torn between these 3. I kind of want all of them. Now you're making me want the summon first. Now the other thing we could do is we could just pump conclave influence out of all of our settlements, and then we'd be able to get another. We'd be able to get one like every second turn because we get 39 from here. So with sacrifices as well, we'd be able to basically get a new seat every second turn, which would be really good. Yeah, that's right. Flame and Shadow. Every lord gets two uses of Flaming Shadow. So if you have 4 lords in, then you get 8 uses of it. But yeah, so money is our primary concern always though. So I'm just gonna sacrifice for money. Pretty much across the board. Yeah, I might just do the whole lot as money this time. And then next turn, if we're still cruising, then we'll think about going for something else. Okay, so over here we're giving Azag a bit of a bash. A bash and Azag. I'm trying to... Oh, it looks like Azag's on his last legs, just about. I wouldn't mind. We could set up a little sack city in here. I don't know if that's a good idea though. It's a bit too exposed. You kind of want your sack cities to be like in your back line, far away from the front.
Thaumansi Anunku.
We're not going to take any attrition, are we? No. Alright, I might forego... Actually, how far does Nashrak's lair? Nashrak's lair only goes to there, yes, that's not very good.
Gormleth. Asumor Angas Lock.
Yeah, no, we can't really, we can't really get replenishment and still hit Karak Kadron in the one turn. We probably take Karak Kadron with just one army, hey? Maybe two would be better.
Dromadrazul Awanrag. Afsepusan Sominu Doomleth. Ata Dockstock. Doomthaumansi. Anfa Agrimazul. Dromadrazul. Doomskulki. Doomleth. Grumnaz Unagormanunku.
Gonna merge in
Doomthaumansi.
some of these low level
Makazia Thaumansi.
troops.
Anfa Agrimazul. Dromadrazul. Awanrag. Dalabdanu.
Thorgrim? Yeah, it looks like Thorgrim's not having a good time. Skarsnik looks like he's rolled over him. It's funny how we hate the dwarfs because they're our our weakling kin that betrayed us and left us to die in the wastelands and stuff. But then they hate the greenskins, but then the greenskins also hate us because we enslaved them and stuff. So it's like you're rooting for Thorak. You're supposed to be on my side. What's up with that? The greenskins have a point, you reckon? I mean, sure. We need some artillery, but I'm sort of feeling like is that front line enough? I feel like I'm probably gonna I might take a fortress maybe take a fortress at tier 3. Take like Nangao maybe at tier 3 or something. What's Nangao got? Pottery shit. What's this? Upkeep for Chaosdorf gun units faction wide. That's pretty nice. Oh, armaments. Nah, that's not really that good. Pottery doesn't give us anything good, does it? Oh, there's marble in Pomai. Alright, we need to take that marble ASAP. This gives a slaughter recruit rank, which is really good. No, 100 armaments per turn is good, but we can't really boost it or anything. Like if there was if there was iron or wood in the same province, then that would like boost that we'd get an extra 15% on top of that. Sorry, yeah, I was just like I was thinking in my head and not like saying it out loud. Yeah, no, like 100 armaments is good, but it's a tier 5. One of these shitty tier 5 landmarks, you know, like we'd have to spend like thousands and thousands of materials to get that up to tier 5 before we could even build it, or we have to spend like, is it 225? No, how much conclave influence is it to pop down a tier 5 settlement straight up? Is it 250? We were talking about this the other day, but I forgot. Oh, check this out.
Interference will cost you dearly.
All chaos follows me.
Fire! A dragon does not forget.
What? How did I go to war with those
Shaolin
guys?
does not forgive.
Who's he at war with?
I am no slave.
The iron wind will strip the flesh from your bones.
He's strengthening 5, so he's no joke. He is no joke.
Hand of rot.
Hammercan's on the offense. He took out one of Zygelt's settlements. That's pretty cool.
Bow only before dragons.
All chaos follows me.
Alright, I'll get him to go to war with
Great aid you.
yeah, Casdor's are really good. Alright, we'll see if we can get him to
Master of hosts.
deal with this scenario. Maybe I should start feeding money back to him instead of stealing his money every turn. Just to change it up a bit.
Gormleth.
Yeah, I don't know, if I braise nah.
Elgramus Ital.
If you don't drink Fosters or say shrimp, do you guys box with kangaroos or wrestle saltwater crocodiles or go walkabout in the bush? Yes, we do all that stuff, obviously. No. Yeah, so I think all like there definitely is, like, I come from the country originally, and yeah, so the people from like my hometown are a lot more like Steve Irwin, I guess. But not really, like they wouldn't think so, you know what I mean? But like comparatively, I guess, like the people in Melbourne where I live are extremely, you know, urbane and you know, afraid of spiders and shit like that. But the people who live out in the towns and stuff are a bit more like country Australia, I guess. Are a lot more like, yeah, they're not like they aren't literally out there wrestling kangaroos and stuff like that. But yeah, like if I went to my hometown and some of my mates said that they were going to go shooting on the weekend, they were going to go shooting kangaroos, and they were going to try and shoot a crocodile or something, like I wouldn't be surprised, you know what I mean? Like it's not necessarily a normal thing that everyone would do, but like, you know, it wouldn't be out of the realms of possibility, you know what I mean? But yeah, but if in Melbourne, if somebody said that, you'd look at them like they were an alien, you know, you wouldn't know what the fuck they were talking about. So yeah, so it's not like, yeah, obviously Steve Irwin is like a caricature, you know, like if you go out, like maybe if you go up to like Darwin or somewhere, like really far away from you know, really outback. Not that Darwin's in the outback, but you know what I mean, like around Northern Territory or somewhere really in the outback, then maybe you get more Steve Irwin-y type people. But yeah, I haven't met any like that.
Dum thaumancy. Subjugitash.
Harok Domatash. Oh yeah, we need a Shadow Slope. Have we got a Shadow Slope already? I feel like we've already got a Shadow Slope in this campaign. Oh no, we got a Mellifluous the Maleficent. That's right. No, I don't think we do have a Shadow Slope. Yeah, this guy's hasn't got a great trait, but he's like, now that he's level 11, I feel like I'm just never going to get rid of him now. Like, he's too high level, I won't be able to, like, I'm going to have to just keep leveling him up. What was our Shadow Slope name that somebody came up with? Somebody had a good name for him. I lost it though. A Slurash Shadow Drinker. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Slurash Shadow Drinker. See, Chaos Dwarfs, they speak in gibberish and you don't know what they are saying. And it sounds quite mean though. But if you could actually understand what they mean, like what if you actually understand them, it'd be even worse. Like, you know, like they'll be like, and you'll be like, what does that mean? And then it'd be like, you know, skinny tall man, your fear makes shadow. I drink shadow. So it's like something like that.
Idam Wolthrum. Drashtamansi Zaraz.
Alright, cool. All of our Saxities are underway. We've got a bunch of our ramshackle armies cruising around. Yeah, corn dog is just them being hungry.
Drastrom. Donle. Demnin Makas. Rakubeluta Angron.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think I should split these guys into multiple different teams. I don't think we need all of them in Astragoth's army, but I'm gonna just keep them and level them up for a while first, and then actually we don't even need this guy to be a caster, really. He can just be there to boost magic item drop chance. Yeah, so I'm just going to train them up in the main army where they'll probably get the most experience, and then we'll split them off to be bodyguards for our other Demon Smith Lords, Demon Smith Sorcerers, whatever they are. You want to experience the live part of the live stream? Yeah, it's I think it's a bit weird with actually YouTube, if you've got ads on, I think YouTube like delays it, pauses it when the ad's on, so when you come back you don't miss anything, whereas I think Twitch doesn't do that, so you actually stay live.
Anoth Oki.
Commandment. Okay, so you don't need to worry about control on the Dragon Gates because they stay at zero. They stay constantly at zero public order. They just don't have public order at all. They don't produce armaments. They don't recruit. Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff. I guess we could put rush labor construction cost in case we ever want to build it up for some reason. Get up to tier 5. What's the garrison? 6, 10, 12 man garrison. If we like max it out. Alright. And in case we get any battles over the end turn, we'll just activate everything. Try and spread it around so we can sacrifice everywhere at once. And we'll just top up some of these a little bit. Actually, no, leave that. So we need 67, right? This one needs 60. So you can like screw around a little bit. No, actually, this isn't really going to work out that well, but whatever. But yeah, so I can like take all the ones out of here, then put them all in here. then get the 60. Actually, I could have actually no, yeah, we do even better. So I get the 60 from here, put that here, so I've got 60. Then take 3 from there, and then we got exactly 360. Beautiful. And oh yeah, same there. There's another one. Oh, wait, leave it at that. So we take all this out from there. Put it all in there. Get that 60. Put it on there. All right. How do you you can't click on World's Edge Mountains. But yeah, so if you want to minimize your slave decline, we can start storing more slaves in our bastions. So actually I think we can see it on here actually. So if we look at our central bastion, 5% labor loss per turn, whereas Bone Road's got 20% labor loss per turn. 10%, 10%, 10%, 15%, etc. So yeah, so we can start storing. If we get too much labor, we can start storing it in there, so we don't lose as much. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, 5% of 75 is not that much anyway, so not gonna worry too much about it. Okay, last thing I was gonna say was, should we start raising an army? Should we start raising yet another army to deal with the western provinces over here? Labor, yeah. But in the lore, they're called slaves. It's only in this game they're called labor. Just because they wanted to make the labor mechanic, I guess, have a different name. But yes, make no mistake, they are in fact slaves. Should we go for, maybe we should go for artillery. Would artillery be good against Cathay? What do you reckon's best against Cathay? Artillery or bull centaurs? Or something else? I want to build some artillery somewhere. So that gives us Iron Demons, Magma Cannons, and Skullcrackers. Yeah, I think some Iron Demons and a bit of everything, I guess, would be good. Alright, I'll try not to stop streaming for another 2 hours just for you.
Saumansia Nuntu, Wanan Baras.
Got 2 Magma Cannons. Takes 2 turns to recruit. We might, since we're going to be stuck here for 2 turns anyway, I might up that so we get 3 of them. I think 3 Magma Cannons is a good amount. And we'll get 2 blunderbusses as well.
No.
Yeah, start a little army there. Gonna start ballooning out our costs even more, but that's alright. How's our Demon Smith? We got a spare one still? Got 1 Bull Centaur, 2 Infernal Castellans to come. I think this is the only place we can build castellans. Impatient. Campaign movement range plus 10%. That's pretty cool for an agent, for a map agent. But actually, I never really use them as map agents. Post-battle loot accompanying Lord. Labor gain for post-battle loot. Yeah, so that's perfect. This is a perfect follower to have for Sac City. But it's not really worth it because the extra, these cost 250 gold. The extra 5% would only be like, you know, maybe 10 extra slaves and 100 extra gold. He'd maybe pay for himself, but only barely. It'd be maybe alright for a main lord. Weapon strength charge bonus. I suppose it's better than nothing.
Dale, Castellan! Dale, Castellan!
Maybe I'll make this guy a long range. Nah, fuck it. I'll still go short range. Always be shotgunning. ABS.
Noturia!
Alright, he's gonna be a bit behind, but...
Asum Hasut!
1, 2... Yeah, he'll be there when they're ready to go. So they might get here around the same time. And we could give him a Bull Centaur turret, because Bull Centaur as well. Impatient. Not a very good trait. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with like 1 Bull Centaur per army, just as like my enforcers for my Demon Smith Lords. But that's pretty cool. I screwed up by rushing that settlement, didn't I? Which... this one. Alright, I think we're good. It's starting to get complicated now. There's like too many things to keep track of. And so it's either like, it gets to the point where you either ground down to the point where you have to take an hour to do every turn, which I favor a lot of the time, or you just miss something really important and you get screwed.
Stats ecus umcaca de marks.
Corn dog, then Dumle for dessert. Sounds pretty good. It's awesome that you're busy with mechanics. I'm learning a lot. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm trying to like explain my my reasoning behind everything. Oh, okay. So he wants to peace out with us. He's really good to use as a Sac City. He's strength rank 2. It's pretty crazy. All right, let's peace out with him for now, and then we'll of course betray him later on and enslave him. Unless, well, I mean, it would be kind of cool to have another ally. I feel like Dark Elves and Chaos Dwarves, I feel like, I don't know. I wonder if there's a reason in the lore why they hate each other. I guess all dwarfs would hate all elves. Okay, this is an opportunity for us to get a crap ton of slaves. It's like, I see that and I'm like, slaves. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 armies involved, so we should get a massive amount of slaves out of this. Like, I reckon we could get like 5,000 in this. Out of this. This is crazy. This is like somebody just dropped a fucking slave pinata in the middle of our armies. A labor pinata, sorry Nathan. Yeah, I wonder, I feel like Dark Elves and Chaos Dwarves, they almost like they make an awesome like bad guy duo team, you know, like both out there getting slaves, being evil. Actually, that'd be good, like maybe Zatan Lockyer co-op campaign could be cool. Or is Zatan Lockyer head-to-head campaign? Yeah, I keep kind of wanting to play head-to-head, but it keeps like putting me off because it's like, I don't know, I just feel like the game's too cheesy and it's like gonna be so yeah, it's just gonna be so hard to like play the game. It'd be so hard to play the game fairly, but then also trying to like win, you know. I might try and, because we've got so many armies, I might try and do like kind of like battle groups, I guess. This game is better played as single player in my opinion, but occasional multiplayer is fun. Yeah, well, I think there's definitely positives to playing multiplayer because, you know, you can play with your mates. I don't want to play, I have no interest in playing head-to-head against people I don't know. The only time I would want to play head-to-head is with mates. But like, yeah, you can play with your mates, and you can also, it's just a different game. Like I think head-to-head is a very different game because you don't have a lot of the stuff where you cheese the AI, and also quite often when you play multiplayer, you play with special rules, like you have to auto-resolve all battles unless it's against another player, is like a common one I think that people use. A lot of people play on like easy or whatever, so that you don't have to, or not like, yeah, on normal or easy battle. Yeah, if you put it, you can just put on easy battle difficulty. And that way, basically, you can auto-resolve all the battles versus the AI, or you can just put on normal or whatever. And then, but whenever you fight a human player, then you can fight it manually, and you get, you know, the more difficult battle because the human player is controlling it. Anyway, like it gives you other options, you know what I mean? But and also I think I sort of, ever since Rome 2 came out, and I had my first co-op game, with my mate Chewy. And it was really awesome. It was a really awesome game. And we both got into it. We were both like role playing and stuff a little bit, and, you know, building our empires together to take over the world. And we had, you know, we were in it together. We had like a mission, and it was really cool. And the game was brand new as well, so we didn't even know, you know, what there was to explore in the game either. Like we both probably put in like 10 or 20 hours into it already in the first like 3 days, you know. But like that was when we played our first co-op. So, and like from that point on, I kind of thought, yeah, like multiplayer campaigns is kind of like where the game should be, you know. But yeah, I just haven't really, in terms of head-to-head like competitive, like I feel like it's just there's just too much cheese that you can do. And like, it's kind of cool from, yeah, I don't know. It's maybe I just need to get more into it and like learn more about it, see what I think when I think about it then. But I just feel like, you know, there's so much cheese like that you can do in head-to-head, in multiplayer or in the game in general. And like, I just don't really get how you could have any sort of, how you could feel like you're having any kind of fair competition, you know what I mean? Whereas in multiplayer field battles, like when it's in a good state and it's relatively balanced and stuff, then I think you can have a pretty good, you know, feel like you're having a pretty good balanced battle. But yeah, I can't imagine how you could have a balanced game in multiplayer in head-to-head. Especially to certain factions, you know, they're just way too crazy. All right, how are we gonna do this? So we're here to try to maximize the amount of slaves that we can get. Hey, Neurosis, how you going, buddy? Oh, we got a raid from Lionheart. Oh, thanks so much, Lionheart, for the raid. You're awesome. I don't know if you guys, yeah, has Lionheart ever played any multiplayer head-to-head campaigns? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a competitive person, I guess, in general. Like I do enjoy multiplayer sometimes, but it doesn't call to me, you know. Like it's the single player and kind of like co-op campaigns is kind of like more my thing. Oh, he plays the battles. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about battles. I'm talking about head-to-head campaigns. Like, I think like battles can be fun and they can be relatively fair if you have a good matchup and everything. But like head-to-head campaigns, I don't really understand how that could be remotely fair, you know? Last time I did some multiplayer campaigns was in Warhammer 2, I think. Yeah. Was it fun, or was it like, I don't know. I just felt like if you get into it like I think I could imagine playing with your mates. Like if you had like 4 mates and you were playing quite lighthearted and friendly about it, and you were just laughing at shit that happened and stuff, it would be fine. But if you're playing like sweaty, competitive, head-to-head, 1 versus 1, I don't know. I just can't really imagine how that would be a good experience for anyone. You know, I feel like it would just so often it would just result in a one-sided match where somebody just cheesed the hell out of the other person, and yeah, I don't know. It's pretty tough. I enjoyed co-op MP campaigns as well. Yeah, co-op MP campaigns are really cool. Especially like the captain's kind of thing, where you have like a commander, and then you'd be like, you control the cavalry on the right flank. I'll control, you know, this sort of stuff. Like doing the battles, co-op battles is really fun. I reckon. I don't not so much the campaign part of it, but the co-op battles is really fun. We're doing a bit of a slave gathering exercise here. All right, so I'm gonna try to. So this hammer doesn't one-shot things, I don't think. So we should be able to get some good like morale crushing there. Yeah, so I killed some. If we had some terror in there, it'd be good. Try and yeah, no, they're not routing. God damn it! I need Deathcaster in there to get them routing. Oh, wait, I should put these guys actually back here so we can guard this point while we're screwing around trying to get captives and stuff. Oh yeah, so kill the routers. You guys kill. Oh, we have got terror. That's all right. Yep, get that routed. Cool. Now everyone go after that. Except for you guys. You guys keep killing. Kill the beautiful, kill the terror and stuff. Okay, so this stuff's all like basically captured now. It's like handled. I just get our guns turned off. Yeah, you guys just kind of hang around over there. We'll kill her once we get it ready. Okay, just get some basic shooting in here. We need some terror. Get these guys routed. That's all. Routed, shooting. Yeah, they're good. Okay, cool. We could probably shoot them now. Turn them on. They should be able to blow them away. Oh, bro, get out of there. Not ready to rout those guys yet. They're shooting or what? You guys get that. You guys come back. All right. Still 15 left. No, we can send a bull after them, I guess, temporarily. All right. Let's get in here. Okay, this is another good spot. Let's go. What does this do? How much damage does it do? 36. Nah, that's going to kill everybody. All right, non-overcast hammer. That should rout some people. You guys, heroes can assassinate their lord. That should. You guys just try to not die, basically. She's out of there. These guys are routing. Is that terrible? Yeah, terrible's in there. Yeah, this is the map. The map's making this hard. How many are there? 5. Bottle. Let's see if we can debuff her, and then she should be a bit more vulnerable. Put a non-overcast burning head. That should hopefully rout some of these guys. Got terror as well. Come on, stop, hold your fire. There we go. Yeah, we routed them, but they were already half dead by the time we got them. Alright, get that terror routed. Oh yeah, this is all good. Beautiful. These guys need to get in here and start killing more, or capturing more slaves, as the case may be. Let's route that. You guys kill that. Oh yeah, we need to debuff these guys. And what's going to do the least damage? I think that'll do the least damage. Route, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. They're routed. That's all captives now. Get after that. We'll send Tourix to get away. Get after those guys. And let them get away. Yeah, he'll go and blow them up once he catches up to them. Don't let them escape. Oh crap. There's like a whole army of them over here. Oh, there's another army of them over there. Alright, that's cool though, that we can capture them. I can't remember what the timing is on this. Is that going to be about right? Perfect. Delivered. Alright, yeah, we just kill them first. Get after these guys. Try and cut them off. Where are they going to escape to? Oh, to here. We can put them there. Oh shit. Don't let them escape. This is like a maze, like chasing rats through a maze. Trying to capture all these guys. Co-op battle you use much more in micro-intense army cops? Yeah, for sure. Looking like a spicy game playing today. Do you always play campaign, legendary, battle, difficult? Yeah, I always played legendary very hard, Dosky. Yeah, just that's my normal thing. I don't tend to play with like ultimate endgame on and stuff like that unless I'm specifically wanting to do a champion, a challenge run kind of thing. I just find them a bit boring, the endgame scenarios most of the time. Some of them are good, like if you want to do something where you want to teleport around the map or something, then obviously Chaos Dwarf endgame's cool for that. But yeah, but generally I don't really those guys are about to rout. All right. Oh no. Look at they're getting away. Stop them. Oh no. Blow them up. Fucking kill our own guys. Do whatever. The slaves. Don't. Ah. These guys haven't gone yet. Ah. All right. As soon as they touch the edge, they become invulnerable, even if they've got like entities that are still on the map. So it's, yeah, like they got away. These guys aren't getting away though. We got those. Where's all our fast guys? Yeah, they can go over there. This guy's not doing anything. Alright, we're gonna try and rush over there. This guy, yeah, he's not doing anything. Get over there. All of our lords. Everyone get over here. Oh yeah. Froze them in place. Perfect timing. Slow them. Chase them. Don't get lazy now. Get after them. Don't leave labor on the table. Alright, cool. Well, I think we got a fair chunk of labor out of that. I was hoping to get 5,000 labor, but I mean, sorry, 5,000 prisoners, so 2,500 labor. Post-battle prisoners do translate to slaves, yeah, as long as it's not a siege battle. So this one's not actually a siege battle. We got them to sally out. So yeah, so we'll still get slaves. I'm hoping we'll get like 5,000 captives, so that'll be 2.5k slaves, which should be a nice little boost for our economy. This is gonna be a big one, I think. It's gonna be a big one. Maybe we'll get 6k. Come on. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Do you have a unique line that you trait that you tend to favor? Yeah, I always go for the Guardian. Okay, what do we get? Oh yeah, 5.4 thousand captures. Nice. It's 2,700 labor. That was, yeah, I think that was the end of them. Oh, the only thing is that happened before the end turn, which means that we get slave decline on that. So those 10% that I was saying don't amount to much on the 50 slaves will actually be applied to a higher amount of slaves, so yeah. Cool. Yeah, we're looking pretty healthy now. That's good. So yeah, I think we're gonna leave this guy till last because he's actually got he's got 5 settlements. So I'm thinking we wipe village. Then we come back and wipe out, because we're already at war with village, so can we wipe village, then we come back and get Xiaoming. I mean, Xiaoming is right here, but, I mean, her faction's right here. She's got a pretty strong army somewhere, though. Yeah, it's a bit of back and forth, but...
Astragoth, Drarth Jarik Washat Sagrunkia Marun Drarth Jarik Engaris Kasut Anad Ut domitas utal senerunt. Or agreg. Thaumansia nuncu. Chasut anuncu. Bailmansia. Abdarnu tabarag.
I'll just put backspace this guy so we get him inside the range without attacking, because otherwise we'd better fit him in. That way we can get 4 magic item drop chances from the 4 guys. Won't bother with that one. Oh, we've still got 100 captives out of that. That's not bad. 200 captives, sorry.
Gormleth. Dis hasut ancor.
I don't think he's going to have anything that can really challenge us. Yeah, I mean, it might be overkill bringing all these armies. Where's his... Oh, shit. I don't know where his army is. He's got an army because he's strength rank... No, strength rank 92 is actually bad at this stage, isn't it? Oh, yeah. So maybe he's got... Oh, he must have something, though. He must have, like, at least a lord and a few units or something. And do you reckon... What do you reckon? Strength rank 92? You reckon that's a full stack, or... Where is he?
This had better be worth my time.
He's at war with northern provinces. Do you have any tips for new players? Yeah, I'm sure we got lots of tips for new players, Snowman. But that's a pretty broad topic. Is there anything in particular that you were like unsure about, or that you're interested in, or where should we start? What's your favorite faction? Maybe you could tell us your favorite faction, and we could give you some tips on how to play that faction. Or yeah, what do you want help with? How about you tell me what you need?
Get it, Allah's Sepu.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like whatever he's got,
Will of the Dragons.
yeah, whatever he's got, I don't think he's going to be able to take on these 3 armies. So I'm gonna leave him in force march. I'm gonna leave him in force march. You have a unique line trend here. Yeah. So with Taurox, I tend to go always for the. We were talking about this last time, so I always go for Temple Guardian. Not so much for the Guardian. Physical resistance is cool, and if you have 2 of them, they give it to each other. But just for the armor and the melee defense, I basically what I like to use my Taurox as. Taurox are pretty good actually, but yeah, one thing I like to use them as sort of tanky, mobile kind of. I don't know what you'd call it, line breakers, I guess. Like, they general purpose. Like, if I need to shut down some archers, I can send them to that. They're a little bit slow, but I can send them to disrupt some archers. If I need to kill an enemy lord, like whatever else I've got trying to attack the enemy lord, I'll get a Tauroch and sick it onto him like a dog, you know. If I need to stop enemy infantry from getting from my ranged, I'll jam the Tauroch in there to stop them. You know, so, but yeah, I don't really. I feel like they're already pretty killy anyway, and I mainly just want them to survive, you know, and not get shot to death and stuff. So I just go for the to toughen them up a little bit. I pretty much never use them as map agents, but they actually would be really good as assault units because they've got this unique trait that gives them an additional 10% casualties inflicted. So you could get 10% casualties inflicted here. 15% extra casualties inflicted there, and also if you keep doing assault units over and over again, you get a special perk over here in your traits that gives you another, I think, 10 or 15% on top of that. So they're like Black Orcs in that way. They have the double or triple boosted assault units. So if you have two of them maxed out like level 40 or whatever, you could probably like half wreck an army just with both of them in one turn, because they're so high level they'll be able to succeed even after the debuff from the first one gets applied. So you have two of them going around, they just like attack an army, both succeed, half wreck the army. Second turn they both attack again on the same army and the army's like decimated, you know. You can kind of do that with Black Orcs as well. But I don't use them like that. I just use them in armies. And Murderous Charge, I kind of like this one because the idea of it, because the 50% mass and the extra speed, I feel like it could get them out of trouble. So if you're microing them a lot, you might actually find this actually makes them more durable. And like I'm sort of thinking not so much to attack, but to run away. But just in general, you could use that in a few different ways. So I'm often tempted to take this one. But yeah, like I said, I feel like this one, if you're not really gonna micro them that much, or you think that you're probably gonna forget about them or whatever, I feel like this gives them more like passive defense, whereas this is more like if you're going to use them intelligently, this is going to help you more. But yeah, but I always do this one, but I often think about doing this one. Lizardmen, and how do you build a good army? What does mass do? Mass allows you to push through enemy units, and if they charge you, it stops you from getting knocked over. It's like when two units hit each other, it figures out who's got the most mass. So yeah, if a big unit smashes into a little unit and it's got a high mass, it'll punt the other unit away or knock them over and stuff. So mass helps you to reduce knockdowns. If you want to push through a unit, go out the other side, mass helps you do that. If you do charge impact damage, mass determines how much damage you do. So yeah, it does a few things. How do you build a good army with lizardmen? It sort of depends on which faction that you want to play. I'm far from an expert from lizardmen, but maybe some people in chat on Twitch can give you some lizardmen advice. But yeah, my advice would be, I guess my basic advice would be use whatever your basic stuff is at the start. Like if you're playing Oxyotl, you want to go for chameleon skinks and stealth around and shoot, and kite, stay away from your enemies and keep shooting while you're staying away from them. If you're playing as Krokgar, you probably want to go for like just cheap, powerful Saurus warriors, because they're just a really strong, tough melee unit at the start. And in the late game, I generally go for Stegodons. There's like a big dinosaur monster, and also heroes. Like just get lots of heroes and put the heroes on dinosaur mounts. That's probably my general idea. I feel like lizardmen are not a very I feel like lizardmen aren't a very new player friendly race particularly, but I always recommend people play the race that speaks to them the most. Like if you look at lizardmen and you think they look the coolest, then that's the race that you should learn, you know. I think people often ask me like what's the best race to learn on, and yeah, there is answers to that, but yeah, I reckon it's best to learn on the race that you love the most, you know. Nakai is pretty easy. Oh, yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, so if out of all lizardmen, you reckon? Oh, but Nakai probably doesn't really teach you how to play Total War or how to play lizardmen because Nakai is so weird. Yeah, fuck playing what's easiest. Play the faction you find interesting. Yeah, I agree. Javelin skinks are an insane tier 1 unit. You use them a lot like until the time like turn 50. Yeah, javelin skinks are cool, aren't they? Like whenever I use javelin skinks, I always imagine I'm playing like Rome. I'm playing Rome 2, and I've got my my Hastati rocking. Can we get a Yeah, I was gonna say, can we get a sneaky? Did we get a sneaky a sneaky barracks up in here? But nah, probably won't worry about it. We can just global recruit a little bit. Oh, where'd that army go? Oh, did he kill it? I think he killed it. Suck it, Cathay. My big dog will get you. Yeah, oh, he got some money because he killed that army, so he got some loot. Lol. Gorok's a beast, yeah.
Chaos and
Yeah, Tamakan's my dog in this campaign. He protects my north against Archaon. And he protects my my south against Cathay as well. All right. I want to get down. I really want to get down. Like, the only reason I went in here was for security, really. I don't really want to take this territory. I just want to protect myself against the west so that I can focus on going south. I really want to go south and dominate Drazoth and start sack citying him.
Thaumansi Anunku. Gruntagrom.
This guy doesn't have siege attacker. Oh, we can siege it. We've got automatic. So cool thing with Chaos Dwarfs, once you finish tier 1, this immediately causes wall breaches when besieging. So you don't need siege attacker. You can always siege attack with any faction you want. It's really cool.
Anfa Agrimazu.
I think my plan was to replace this guy with a good overseer, if we can get a good overseer. Haven't had much luck. Selfish, nope. Adust, nope. Corrupt, nope. Considered, no, he's good, but we don't want him now. I keep forgetting to use my considered guy to buff. Hubristic is okay, I guess.
Afula Dr. Aftramas. Asumor Angas Lock.
There we go. Okay, we're both in now. Oh, okay, so yeah, those are the things I was gonna say. We have to consider. Okay, so this is a tier 3 settlement, right? It's got a pretty cool trait. It's got a pretty cool landmark, but I don't think we really need that one. So
Thou shalt treat me with the respect I deserve, or die.
So my plan for coming down here was basically to ally with Vlad, so that he can protect our sides here. He hates Wissenland and Nuln, and he kind of likes these guys. So we want him to hate them because we're about to beat the shit out of them. So if I get him to break his non-aggression pact with them, he's down with it.
If you insist.
And if we get him to... Oh, that's all he had. Okay, he broke his non-aggression pact with them. Yeah, that's good. So now... Oh, beautiful. See that? We just fixed his relations. Now he doesn't have any of those negatives from us, from disliking us because of the greenskins. And now I reckon he might even like it more if we bash them. So now if we go, like, if we select Azag, this is the problem when you do sack cities. You got to be aware that if you keep sacking them over and over again, anyone who likes them is going to hate you. so if you want to be allied with somebody, you got to make sure they hate anybody that you're trying to sack city on. So yeah, so if we go and look at this settlement, this settlement, Yes, he's got that ruler's tolerance towards them, which sucks. Maybe we should wipe them out. Yeah, best thing about Chaos Dwarfs is that every faction loves you. And as Blind Number 1 said, yeah, once you have enough considered trait, you can retract the word chaos from your statement. Sorry, every chaos faction loves you. And then, yeah, once you have enough considered lords, every faction loves you. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, well, I guess there's nothing we can do about it. I'm just worried that it might make our alliance with him a bit unstable. I mean, I could not use the Saxony on him, but I'm going to, so... Maybe... Oh, could we maybe get him to go to war with them? No, if he goes to war with them, then that'll be a pain in the butt as well. Basically, I'm trying to set up a Saxony on Azag, and have hopefully have Vlad leave it alone.
Bow! Thou shalt treat me with the respect I deserve, or die.
Unbak bezek am. Rika zenum. Gizak.
Just merge those units so we don't lose them. The TALLENING, yes. Okay, so if we occupy it as a tower, it'll only be tier 1. But if we occupy it as a factory or an outpost, I think it'll stay at tier 2. Helmet Discord, very nice. Yes, okay, cool. So we've got it at tier 2. So that means we can then build a barracks. Yeah, we can build a barracks and build a money building.
On thy knees. Then
So currently it was worth 0.02, right? But then, if we rush the barracks,
on thy knees, then
now it's worth 27.2. And we can get a non-aggression pact. But then if we build a money building as well,
treat me with the respect I deserve, or die.
that's a 54. We can almost get a defensive alliance, but not quite. Yeah, I might just go for a non-aggression pact and 8,000. Oh, we sort of need the military access as well. But I might just trespass.
Grimas da Barartu. Oh, Woodle.
On thy knees. Then and only then shall I hear thine words.
So we could go for military access if we want to have a long-term relationship with him. That might be better.
It shall be done.
Yeah, I feel like we got a bit screwed there. But I mean, we need to steal it, I guess. So I guess whatever we get in exchange for it's still good value. Yeah, dyes are nothing to us. No, just money. We don't really care about that. I mean, don't care, but I mean, it's not super important. Alright, I think we're pretty much done now. Oh, did we do our Saxony? No, we haven't done our Saxony. Okay, Zatan the Black is back. So our main lord has already got the Zatan trait. So he's got, doesn't he? No, I thought he had the Zatan trait already. Oh, he did, yeah. His Labored defeated Zatan the Black. So he's already got the main trait. So now we'll get this guy. No, not this guy. This guy. He's got the Needful trait. Already uses plus 20 magic item drop chance. So I think the base is like 50%. So it'll be like, or something like that. So now he's like already got 70. So if we get plus 40, he'll have like 110% chance. He doesn't really need it, I guess, actually. Maybe we'll just give it to this guy because this guy's got Hateful Order. Once we eventually confederate Zatan, he's gonna have a lot of negative. He's gonna have a bad defender trait, but that's all right. He won't be doing too much defending. Okay, so we got all the replenishment. Don't really need any of this other stuff. Alright, glorious. So yeah, I was thinking about going for, if our money's good, which it is good, I think we'll do a turn of influence this time. Just need... Alright, just gonna pump influence across the board. It's a lot of money to lose, but yeah, it's nice just pumping that up. We can afford it. And so yeah, so I think this one, the summon gives us more safety basically. But if we want to do the tallening, we got to get our construction time down so we can build things faster and rush our buildings quicker and stuff. We're also going to get the Obedient Mutiny in one turn, which is going to give us another -1 construction time. So we can basically build everything like 2 turns faster, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we want to get that eventually. Actually, let's get onto it. Might as well get some more materials going there. We can build public order in this one if we want. Over here. Oh yeah, Lord Recruit rank. Here for faction-wide Lord Recruit rank is actually pretty cool. Might go for some of that later on down the track. I want to get some more capacity for Castellans as well. So Path to the East has got raw material, level 1 raw materials. I might level that up. We're just going to start tallening everything now, right? This is where the tallening comes in. Gates of Zar is just chilling. Yeah, oh, we could put money building in there, but I might end up selling it to Draz or something weird, so we'll just keep it there for now. Upgrade my drill. I always want to upgrade the drill, but let's do it. I always think about upgrading the drill, and then I always decide not to. Don't really want anything here. Red Fortress. Yeah, I'll think about that one as well. Alright, I think that's pretty good.
Dumleth. Grumnaz una gormanuntu.
Oh yeah,
Dakuas ta Elgram. Zul unajar.
we're gonna take him and then we're gonna come back and go after Zhao Ming. So I guess this guy can
Dumskalki. Achasut. Lakash. Migdal.
just put him there. I don't want to under any circumstances lose this army. It took me like 4 turns and a lot of gold to get them going. There are some elites coming to join Zatan's Astragoth's army. So I'm just going to keep them super safe there. We need one more Infernal Castellan. Armor, weapon strength. I guess armor. It's kind of the best out of those. I mainly use him as like a tank and to hold back the enemy infantry lines with flash bomb. So I guess a little bit extra armor will help. You can trade, yeah, you can trade without a direct connection, Hybrilisk, in Warhammer 3 now. You can trade with anybody on the map, doesn't matter if you've got any connection to them at all. Yeah, well, trading resources is better for certain factions. Like some factions get like followers and stuff that boost the amount of tradable resources you can do.
Makazia Faumansi.
And the amount of income you get from it and all that kind of stuff. Like high elves are good. High elves are good for boosting the amount of tradable resources you get, so you can trade with more people. Empire is good for boosting the amount of tariffs, trade tariffs that you get from the trade that you do. It doesn't really add. It's not really that impactful, but in the early game. But especially if you've got Marienburg and you intentionally farm it, you can actually end up getting like a few thousand extra gold a turn from your trade resources. Motherfucker. I totally forgot that he had an ambush attack. Because I saw his faction strength was like 90, and I'm like, yeah, he's going to be weak as hell. He won't be able to do shit. I've got these 4 armies together in force march. They'll be totally safe. But I forgot that he can ambush attack. Can he... Once he's in ambush attack mode, he only has to pay for it once, right? He can like ambush attack the entire, like my entire army. I think I just got zeeched. Fuck. I think he's a Lobby hero. I think he's a Lobby lord as well. Yeah, I think he's because I've got like he can't do it more than once. Okay, cool. That's all right. He took out. I think he's attacked like one of the weakest of my armies. Teleport stance uses all your movement to attack once. Okay, cool. So this is okay. So I guess it sucks that we're going to lose these heroes, but on the other hand, we'll be able to turn around and smash Village. What's Village's lord? Village has got a good lord defeat trait, doesn't he? Winds of Magic Power Reserve. Oh, +5 melee defense. So I guess that's kind of cool. We're just getting fucking obliterated. Yeah, it's all over. It's all over, man. Bad luck for Milligana, Azgax, and Ulflagar Grobinata. Man, I totally forgot about the teleport stance. Game over, man. Game over. What do you mean they shut down the power? They're fucking animals, man. So how strong is this army? It's a medium. It's sort of like a medium army, right? He doesn't have any doomstacky kind of stuff, but he's got some more Chaos Warriors. He's got some dogs. He's got some screamers. So yeah, I think if we were like not getting ambushed, then we would probably it'd be all right. The dogs. Favorite rebellion farming spot is Grungzit. Yeah, it's sort of like a catch-22 with Marienburg, isn't it? Because it's like if you level up in Marienburg, then you get the follower. But if you sack sitting Marienburg, then you're missing out on the money, the trade income that you would be getting from Marienburg. So it's like, yeah. But yeah, I guess if you have all your heroes like sitting there and they're all any preference on the type of profits to use? Needy and metal? Yeah, I go for needful. Needful is probably my favorite in general for the extra magic item drop chance. Thirsting is good too to like try and get your magic up, I guess. But I don't know. I haven't really noticed whether it's actually that effective or not. If I can't get needful, like the ones that give you the -10 cooldown on your spells, like anything that's useful, I don't really worry that too much. Just anything that's useful, I'm pretty much happy to take. I just hate like taking ones that are not useful, you know. Metal is probably like, yeah, it's a weird one with the spells for the profits, because it's like metal's probably like my favorite almost overall. Just especially because of final transmutation, being able to really drill enemy characters and lords. But metal's kind of like the least good, I reckon, for taking captives. Whereas like a non-overcast burning head will actually do a heap of damage and also like morale shock to units, but it generally won't kill any entities or won't kill many entities. So if you have a big blob of infantry, you can burn non-overcast burning head across it. It'll just like trash all of their leadership. Then you cast like Doom and Darkness on it, and boom, they like insta route them with a lot of low tier stuff. Whereas you can't really do that with metal. So yeah, so fire and death are like my go-to for getting captives. So I usually have like 90% fire with like 10% death, just and I only take death if I've already got a fire in that battle group. So it's like fire plus death, and then maybe some metal, just as, you know, just to throw in a bit of variety. But yeah, metal is probably my favorite actually, but I tend to focus on fire to help me get captives. That's my strategy. I don't know if that's like, you know, I don't know if that's like the way to go, but yeah, that's sort of my thinking. But I do really like metal for hard fights. Fire's pretty good though as well. Can't believe my dog took out that Cathay army. What a legend.
We have no quarrel. Good.
How does he get 2,800 gold? He's setting up a side business or something. He's making money all of a sudden. Before he was only getting 1,400 a turn. Now he's providing me with 2,800 in tax a turn. What a go-getter. You're a good boy. Good boy, Tem again. Go out and hunt down my enemies. Yeah, so this prick just teleported in and wrecked me. It is a kind of moderately scary army. I wish I had my main army here to deal with it.
Astragoth, Jolahu. Abdarnu Tabarak. Drarth Jarik.
Okay. Oh yeah, I was thinking about taking this higher tier. Let's just let's just Saxony this before we. Oh yeah, so we get this guy Thirst for Magic. You get a bit more magic item drop chance.
Dibnin Makas. Gorndok. Takunkaru. Sekstrong Tathrindrongol Ajarnarund.
Nice magic items.
Tabarartun. Zishorim.
Oh yeah, so yeah, we go for replenishment, so he doesn't quite replenish in one turn. Once we get this bad boy, now he's like boom, straight back to full. And once they've all got that, we probably can get rid of these infantry and just have the 4 lords. So I might just sacrifice. I'll go one more. Wait, can we get some more?
Zibatuta flag. Drarth Jari.
So we'll get our Saxony going on him here. So we'll start recruiting some more lords. So we really want needful lords to get the extra magic item drop chance. But we can also switch in. We can get the needful lords from over here, respec them out, and put them over onto our other Saxonies, and then create new non-needful lords over here to get Astrogoths. As it gets a Tan's trait. Right, we get 2 more lords in here to join up with this. So this army was coming down to mess with Cathay, but I don't know if we need to now. I don't know if it's time to go to war with Drazoth though. I was sort of thinking we come through here. Oh no, we're done here actually. Yeah, so we set up the Saxony there. Can we jump? You can jump from here to there, right? Can you jump from there to there? I think you can jump from there to there. So once we're in the Sac City there, they can jump. Right, maybe we won't let this guy. This guy doesn't really need to do anything. He can just come down here and or maybe. Oh yeah, maybe come across there might be the way to go. So where are we gonna go and attack first? What's Draz? Who's Draz at war with? Draz is still at war with Tretch. Tretch is busted. Tretch, this is Tretch's last settlement here. So maybe what we'll do is we'll start off by taking Tretch's settlement, selling it to Draz for a crap load of money to drain his economy, immediately take it back, and then take his second settlement. That can be our little blitzkrieg opener, dirty opener to the war. Convoy dispatch. All right. So we've got this army is. This is the connected one that's got the physical resistance, so it's really cool. All of our dudes have got missile resistance and physical resistance, so really good for the big monsters, especially. I'm sort of almost thinking about waiting, like rather than using this guy when he comes back, right? Like waiting 2 turns so this guy can get better monsters. Okay, who's got a good, what's another good monster that we can get? Actually, I might just get my video up. So I've got a video that shows you all of the legendary items and their locations. Excuse me. Where you have to send your caravan to get the different legendary items. And I often refer to it. Like, this is all 12. There it is. Every time I play Chaos Dwarfs, I always refer to my own video. Legendary items and the... There he is. There's Mercy. Yeah, if you guys are interested, this one tells you what you can get from each one. It's only like a 1-minute video. Tells you what you can get from each location, and also and my sort of recommendations for what you should get first and stuff. But yeah, so basically you've got you got all the different ones. That's what you can get from every different location. Then you've got this is a list of them in alphabetical order, and the locations where you have to go to get them. So yeah, we get man eaters if we go to the Bones of Moor. Crown of Skulls we've already got. Eternal Servitude we've already got. Ever-changing Blade at the Volary. What does that give us? That gives us a Soul Grinder. You reckon a Soul Grinder would be a good thing to mix in with our squad. Everlasting Glacier gives a good item. Physical resist weapon. Oh no, it's not a weapon. It's a enchanted, whatever. It's arcane item, isn't it? But that gives a mammoth. Mammoth with physical resistance and missile resistance would be pretty good. Mirror Shield we've already got. Medium we've already got. Orc Shaman is kind of cool. Gives you +1 magic per turn, and a Ragnarok Spider. Yeah, maybe we'll go for that. I do like Powerful Berserker raiding and sacking, because we can put that raiding on our raiding army if you want, or you can put it on the Sac City army, or you can keep it on your main lord, whatever. Chosen unit of Slanesh. Radiating Spike Perfect vigor, yes. Not very good. Oh, the spiked whip from Karen Car. What does that give you? Graveguard? Nah. Want like really powerful units. Oh, War Hydra. +4 control local province. That's kind of good for if you need to. No, it's not that good. Yeah, so Spike Whip's really far away. We go from Volary, Ever-Changing Blade. Maybe we go Volary. Maybe we'll go for the like I've got all of the key items that I really, really want. So yeah, maybe we'll go for the Volary and get the Soul Grinder, because that'd be kind of cool to have in our little merry band. So yeah, Volary only takes 4 turns as well, which is nice. Although, well, if we went for like Bay of Blades, whatever is Bay of Blades. Bay of Blades is Everlasting Glacier, which is the Mammoth. Yeah, it goes through this path, so it's not like in danger or anything. Bay of Blades is only 5 turns as well. I'm sort of thinking maybe we should go for one of the further away ones, because they're like harder to get maybe. Take a long time to get there though. Yeah, screw it. Let's go for Karen Carr. So the Town of Sorcerers, Troll Fjord. Troll Fjord's 8. Hey, I'll go for Troll Fjord. I don't want the money though, so yeah. Hey, Deep Invader. Why does Ash have a beard? I'm not Ash. Did Ash host me or something? I didn't even notice. Sorry if I got hosted and I didn't notice. So I get wrapped up in my little diatribe sometimes. I don't pay attention. Maybe we should actually make this guy give just for a change, give him some red line skills. Okay, so how are we going to get revenge on this prick? Yeah, because he couldn't quite make it because Astragoth was on the road. The road gives you like faster movement. They just moved Astragoth like slightly off the road so that he could get through. So yeah, so I was gonna yeah, that's right. So I was thinking about going for yeah, I'm thinking about going for as much influence as we can to see if we can see how high we can take this tower. We don't really need a super high level tower, but I don't know, I just thought I'd do it anyway. We are trying to go tall. Cool. And then I'm just going to do all of it as influence. We should be able to get at least tier 3. I was just kind of thinking this can be our little base. This can be our little base in Cathay. Conclave influence 25. Is the Black Hammer for shoot like super hard? I can't remember what the battle is like. If we get absolutely decimated, it might not be a great idea. But I was thinking if we get another 75 conclave influence, then we'd have like 320. Black hammer for shoot should be pretty hard, or it would fail its function as a hammer. True, that's true. Yeah, does anyone remember which mission the Black Hammer for shoot is? I'm sure I've done it, but I can't remember which one it is. Maybe I could do a quick Google. Black Hammer of Hashut Quest Battle. It's a tough fight, blah blah. Is this the one with the train? Is it the escort quest with the orcs? Yeah, yeah. And you have to like run around everywhere. You reckon we could do that without taking too much damage? We could try. Alright, maybe we'll gear up our having all these heroes will probably be pretty good for this. Does the can we use the artillery from the actual train? Does the train have a dreadquake? That summon would have been handy actually if we had that. But I can't really spend any influence. The train has nothing? Okay. See, our dwarfs are kind of slow. The beasts of Nurgle are a bit slow, yeah. Speed 40, yeah. We're basically just gonna have the... I mean, having a whole flying squad would be ideal. If we had like 10 Great Tauruses or something, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, we got 3 Centaurs and we got 4 Centaur Lords. Plus, Astragoth's kind of okay. Astragoth with his 60 speed and the 2 beasts can kind of just run along next to the train, I guess. Black Orcs at the end, yeah. So we just have the blunderbusses kind of catch up to the end. I don't know, I feel like it's going to be ugly. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't do it this turn. I'll just take whatever we can get on this. And we won't do it before... Like, I was going to try and get a little bit extra influence to try to pump it up more, but... It's not... It doesn't matter. We can just build it up with... we can build it up later with materials. I might auto-resolve it. How do you... I don't know what this goes on. War Machine, right? We don't have any War Machines, that's why I can't. So I was trying to like bug out the game, but I couldn't get it to work. If they can't catch up, maybe you could try the mustard, yeah. Yeah, it's actually a fun battle. It's a really fun battle, the train one, actually. I want to do it. I might do it pretty soon, actually. I might do it as soon as we kill Village. That way, once we know that we can replenish afterwards and everything. Also, we've got 3 more units of Taurox coming down, which would be really good for it. All right, let's fight this. Whoosh. Yeah, alternatively, I could just not level this up, and I could just use that influence to get the I could get the use the influence to get the summon instead. Can you do this up on oh, if I do it behind them, it might like, will it knock a heap of them off the wall? I was hoping they would get knocked off the wall. I should have just done it central on them. Yeah, no, I thought it was, I forgot it was like a little bombardment of little explosions. Yeah, if one had landed in the right spot, maybe it would have knocked them off, but yeah. I thought it was like one big explosion that was going to like drop a bomb and blow everything in all directions, but no, it was not like that. Yeah, no, it just did knock down. It did knockdowns, but it didn't do like. Oh, yeah, one of them didn't make it. He got knocked off. His cloak's still billowing. That's cute. I'm not in the two gunners set up in the doorways. Oh, did that blow the wall up? Oh, it did a little bit. Those, yeah, we didn't damage them.
Druggy boys!
I should no more.
Alright, let's see, actually, I might just bring him back. I don't think they can shoot themselves. I don't think they can shoot themselves, but I think they can definitely shoot. They can definitely shoot units that are next to them. So. Oh yeah, we're gonna murder those trolls. Good. Come on, right in the middle. That was nice. Crap, they were just not quite at the right angle to shoot initially. I can't hammer on the wall, can I? Can I hammer on the wall? No way. If this works. Feel the hammer! I think it went through the ground. I think it went through this part and then it went along the ground. That's cool though, kind of cool. You can still actually do damage with it. This guy knows not to come too close. Sorry, I'm just screwing around really. I don't need to be this careful. I'm just like kind of experimenting with different abilities and stuff. Just trying out stuff. So apologies though, it's a bit boring. All right. That was the hammer. Alright, ready to go in now. Oh shit, I forgot about the warriors on top. Can anyone go up there? Can Astragoth go up on the wall? No. Yeah, no one can get up there. That's okay. Let's we'll still do it. We'll set these guys up here. And these guys up there. Leave these guys there in case they decide to get all funky with it. Now he's going to punt them off the roof if he can get some good hits in. He's a bit vulnerable to damage though. I'm just going to chuck a melee defense boost on him. Keep him safe for a little while. Crap.
Double attack! Mashtak!
These Astragoth!
And my bull's getting wrecked.
Wahidu Dema! There!
Lock the Drapsha! Shadow gates!
Ashot Nova! Ateza El Gramo! Asgul Ulawatu! Shar Ulasa! Ud Edu
No, these guys getting brutalized by the guns.
Rocha!
2 units of them both shooting.
Alskal!
It's got some nice range. That 200 range is really cool.
Ud Odion Arduga! Rashkazar Vaku! Rasha! These are Domska!
Imagine being on a wall and a giant hammer appears above you and then just misses completely. Well, I didn't miss the first dude. The first dude's got smashed by the hammer, but then the rest of it went underneath them. Yeah, I didn't miss. Yeah, I didn't miss the first guys. The first guys got fucking hammered by a giant hammer.
Dumstar Key! Come and see! Rashut Zaragoth!
Hobgoblin Akazaz!
Woodstock Alabricnatu! Zano Lazara!
We just about got him. Yeah, there we go. I don't think we got any healing potions or anything. We could. I mean, Astragoth's got the hunger, I think. Yeah, so he could chase after some dudes if we wanted to try to regenerate him a little bit. Doesn't really matter too much, but he's going to fight Village after this. Yeah, probably him and the Taurus. Yeah, I do like the Great Tauruses. They're pretty useful units, but I find they just always take a lot of damage. I tried to give him a defensive buff, but I think it works for a bit. But then I left him in for too long, and yeah. Yes, he's slowly healing up by fighting. Yeah, no, I saw the towers shooting my blunderbusses. I kept checking the casualties. It was like not too much at the start, at least. Yeah, 7. I think got it to 78. Yeah, I noticed they took about 7 shots and they still hadn't killed an entity yet. So I was like, yeah. And then I saw him to kill 1, so I was like, yeah, it's all right. Thanks for the heads up, though. All right, he's healed up. Ready for the next one. So, it is 50 influence for tier 2, 125 for tier 3, 225 for tier 4, and 375 for tier 5. Okay, so now we know. 375 if you only want to get to tier 5. Should we go tier 4 and just get a nice little built up conclave here straight away? I don't know if it's 100% worth it, but let's do it. I don't normally like to go tall on the edge. Like, this is on the front line. You know, we're about to go to war with these guys. And this will be on the front line. Oh, we got short campaign victory. Workload requirement for raw materials minus 15%. Raw materials consumed per turn minus 15%. Glorious. And now we got major relic missions. I've actually never done these. I've never played the Chaos Dwarfs in Realm of Chaos at all, and I've actually never played them long enough to actually do the any of the missions.
Astragoth,
Yes, these things tier 5, so it would have been cool to be able to just pump straight to tier 5, but yeah, it is what it is. But 3.2k like 3.2k materials, we could actually get that probably, you know, reasonably quickly.
Bailmancy, farewells. Stroll. Move him.
Okay, this guy can be an initiator. This guy can jump in as well. So we got 3. If we get a 4th army from somewhere, that'd be cool. But no. But a lash. Alright, cool. Yeah, so I think he's still got 26 movement, but I'm just a bit worried he might not be able to reach, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go on this side. And attack from here. That direction. Banner of the Carnate. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we could auto-resolve this and murderize him. However, he does have... Actually, no, he doesn't have much. I mean, it would be good to get a bit of slaves, so I might fight it. Yeah, I might fight it. We should get, you know, a good amount of slaves out of it. How many units have we got, though? Is that a full 20 stack? Yeah, 2 20 stacks plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need to lose 7 units to be able to bring on all of our good units. Yeah, we'll fight it manually. We might be able to get a decent amount of slaves out of it. Do we sack early game to get gold to outpost? Hey Dusky, yeah, so if you're gonna build a tower, you pretty much always sack it if you're gonna build the tower at tier 1. If you ever come across a tier 3 settlement, you want to think about whether you want to occupy it, because then you get to maintain it at tier 2. In the early game, I quite like getting tier 2 outposts because I'm trying to build up my gold, and I don't want to waste gold building up stuff to tier 2 because it's quite expensive in gold in the early game. But yeah, but most of the time, if it's a tier 1 or a tier 2 settlement, then I'm going to sack it first, then I'm going to occupy it if I got the movement. Yeah, it just depends whether you got the movement as well. But yeah, if it's tier 3, then, you know, if it's a tower, then you're always going to sack it, unless you unless you want to build it up to tier 3 and you want to try and keep the buildings that are inside there, but because you Chaos Dwarfs, you probably can't use the same buildings anyway. Crap. Alright, well, I guess we're going to go on this side. And we'll set up back here.
Hobgoblin nu lives Strakagar. Hobgoblin Akazas.
We've got a lot of dogs, so that means we're going to get overrun quite a lot. So I'm going to space them out. We could even go like a checkerboard, bit of a checkerboard maybe.
Hobgoblin Akazas. Yeah, Hobgoblin
All right. Oh, these are all, yeah, I forgot we've got this. So we've got a sweet corner here. Yeah, this is a really good corner. Because we've got some high ground over here. We've got flanks secured. It's all good. And yeah, we want to try to lure them into here. So that they've got a long way to route, a long way to get away. If we could make a fast flying squad to like hunt down routers, that would be really cool. These are speed 120. Holy shit. So we can catch their dogs when they route. Yeah, their dogs are only 95, so we could route their dogs and chase them down with our super fast little squad here. Pretty cool. I should have put a Tormentor Sword on Gordos. We ideally... Is he flying? Yeah. We could probably beat the shit out of him in midair. Alright, we'll try to lure them up this direction. It should be nice to be a little bit more forward, wouldn't it? Is he beating the crap out of that guy? Yeah, kind of. Oh, shit. Those things are anti-large and they're pretty nasty. Oh, he got me with that. Yeah, he should be able to mash this guy in, Oh, bro. How did he get that cast off? We like... Basically... 120 speed, let's go! Get him! I just ran into those guys spawn. Whoops.
Look the drapsha!
Yeah, he's going to try and pin them. He's got his melee buff up, so hopefully that'll help him out a bit. Those guys are routing, so we'll try and get the cap on them. Distract these guys with a summon. Alright, these guys get around the back. They're in charge of alright, get our infernal Iron Sworn to start right, you probably don't wanna, I mean you can terror out them maybe. Oh no, they get away from village. He's probably a pain in the ass. There's some terror routing happening over here. Super fast dog chasers, let's go. Marauders, yeah, we could probably catch the marauders. These guys can help catch them. The main thing you do to get gold, sorry Dusky, the main thing you do to get gold is take as many regions in different provinces as you can. Or just to get as many different provinces as you can for sacrificing slaves, and then try to organize, try to make it so that you get to do field battles with 4 armies, and then capture as many troops as you can get. I did a video a little while ago about how to capture, you know, crap loads of troops. Which is yeah, pretty good one. Most of the mad here. There you go, Dusky. That's how to get captives in battle. It's just a short little 5-minute video basically explaining how to get crap tons of captives in battle. Basically, I feel like if you understand that, then that's going to make all of your Chaos Dwarf campaigns both more fun and also, you know, more lucrative. We get as many as we could get, pretty much. And the village is still alive, so if we wanted to, we could try and get his trait on somebody else. Yeah, the one that needs to heal, the one that, do you find that whenever you put a healing potion on a character, like you've got 4 heroes, the one that has the healing potion is the one that never takes any damage, and the other 3 you get wrecked? I feel like that's pretty much always how it goes for me. Alright, I don't think we would have got thousands, but yeah, I reckon we might have got a good, you know, 1,500 or something out of that, maybe. 12, 1,500. So maybe, you know, 600 slaves, 500, 600 slaves. Pretty good. So we get 151 just initially from the like gold value of the army, because this army is not very powerful and village is not very high level. We don't get that much gold. I don't get that much labor from that. But we got 1,800 enemy captured, so we get 900 slaves from that, which is the equivalent of about 12,000 gold. So you know, you don't make a huge amount of money from your battles, but you know, 12,000 gold worth of slaves makes, you know, just an that was just like an average battle, not even like a big battle or anything.
Astragoth, Zorahu. Thaumansia Nunku.
Get all 3 lords in so we get more magic item drop chance. And then this guy, I'm hoping yeah, I'm hoping we can switch him out for another lord. I mean, I kind of want to keep him because he's Slurash Shadow Drinker, our champion. And now he's got this awesome trait, which makes him even more of a beast. But yeah, I might just respec him out so we can try and get that trait on another hero as well. Because, yeah, Village is going to be dead in a second and we'll never be able to get his trait ever again. Witness me, Axe-Father! Indeed. Or in your case, it might be, I don't know, Hashut Father. Alright, who's our favorite out of these lords? See, none of our good lords are disbanded at the moment. Speedy Death guy, maybe. I don't know, probably for a main lord, it's probably going to be a Fire or Metal Wizard or a Overseer with a good trait, but we didn't get any good trait. Thirstful kind of goes well, I guess, because you get extra double stacking magic. Cowardly for more speed. Speed, impulsive. Impulsive Deathcaster or impulsive? Yeah, maybe we'll go for impulsive Death.
Chasutanunku, Groma Drazul. Traj Tauman Cizaras. Dumleth, Odiol. Brinas Gaza. Trasgrafti.
All right. One enemy defeated. Okay, so yeah, so we're not currently at war with Zhao Ming, but I think she's a threat, and she's only got 2 regions at the moment, so I feel like this is a good opportunity to take her out. Also, one of those regions is marble. It's got nice materials reduction. See, it's hard to describe. So the thing, we've got marble production here, right? So should I go like marble in the capital, then like an outpost with a mine, which would go to max level, and then go for 1 factory to boost those 2, the production of those 2, you know, or yeah, actually, that's another good point too. We probably want to keep, when we take Po Mai, we want to make sure that we've got 125 influence, so that we can cap it at tier 3. That way we can build the marble building straight away, rather than having to waste materials getting up to the marble. That could be another concern. All right, something like that. Looks pretty... Oh, we're missing some... Missing a bit there. How's that? 100%? Get our production back online. All right, so yeah, let's get into position to take her out. So do we want to go? So kind of, do we want to go like there, then go after these guys, or do we want to go like there, then occupy that, then go after? Oh, actually, no, I've got to wait a few turns to go before we can go after. I've got to wait a few turns before we can go after Lockyer, because I just pieced out with him. So yeah, so I guess we go for Po Mai first.
Makazia Faumansi Arsepuzan Suminu Dalet Castala.
Very good.
Faumansia Nunku Adugal Zantabarag Clan Uzprei. Call me Lord Craven Tail.
Are these beastmen we should probably kill just to take their take them as captives, I guess. Yeah, Exiles of Corn, I really want to be friends with them, but they're not very strong. But it'd be cool to get some demons and stuff.
Usangronmus ilchrum tassa farmingoljar nakrund. Isu karats.
Nah, I'm gonna declare war on him probably soon. Oh, what's Azag's defeat trait? Oh yeah, spell resistance, 30% spell resistance. Oh, that's pretty good. Black Dragon, yeah. Just want to get as many like big giant beasts into my army as I can. I was wondering if you could help me sometime. Just started a Gelt campaign, but I can't find what he has to increase the spell intensity. Yeah, it's the landmark that you take over right at the start. So when you take over your first building, take the option that gets you to tier 2, and then get that up to tier 3, and then you build the landmark building there. There's 2 landmarks. It's the tier 3 landmark. Temple of the Elemental Winds, right in the first province. It's in your capital. No worries. Alright, let's see if we can get this Sac City set up.
Vaumansia nuntu. Eat. Trina's Kazakh. Drarth Jarik. Got. Afan Ardugal. Sebatu Taklinkarun.
And we'll get a 4th Lord in here next turn. And then we'll get a 5th Lord, and etc, etc. Bellicose. Yeah, Bellicose can be our main... I guess he can be our main Lord until we get a better one. I've got a level 2 one here.
Gorndok. Udiol Vengrin. Domitasu.
Beautiful. After playing Draz, then Astragoth, I thought he was a little bland. Then I saw him grab a guy midair, then blast him to the ground. Who, Astragoth?
Anfa Grimazul.
Well, maybe we should make a little detour to take out Zufbar as well, because Zufbar's got this iron, which is pretty sexy. Oh, man, too many things. There's too many awesome things we want.
A true diplomat can hide much behind a silvered word.
Heading to minus 13. That's okay, but it's not great, is it? Yes, they don't really like or dislike us bashing Azag. Would it be worth maybe just giving him gold?
Asumor Angas Lock.
They'll like me bashing Zufbar. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, they don't like Zufbar. Yeah, cool. Actually, yeah, that's pretty cool. So if we took over all of Zufbar, we'd get the iron, and also we could leave the Sac City there even if we wanted to. Oh no, the Sac City wouldn't really work because Vlad would come in. Oh no, we could probably get a Sac City there as well if we wanted to really go ham on it. We're a couple of units down here, so I might just bolster. I want a Beast of Nurgle. I don't really want this other stuff. Hobgoblin armor, global recruitment for Hobgoblin archers. Get it done.
Anoth. Wanan Baras. Zibartu da Baraza Hashut. Zegta Throne.
Kenneth Ack the Andrew John. This is your guy, Andrew Jones.
Dibnin
Given
Makas.
the once we get level 2 of that, I think it makes our spells cheaper. Which is nice. This guy's not going to be. That's a good trait. Somebody asked like before, what's a good trait to get on your overseers? That's a good trait. -4 enemy leadership in local region. It's like the vampire one, Dread Incarnate. It's pretty cool. So that's a good trait. But for the for general combat, like that would be a good one for me that I'd like to get. Another one would be for taking slaves and stuff, especially. That's good. But for sack citying, there's another one that gives you extra looting, extra post battle, I think, or extra sack income or something like that. Basically extra post battle income is what we want. Got some fusibles. Armor of Bazarak the Cruel. This armor's pretty shit, but it's part of a set. The gauntlets that you can get with it are really nice. Because they give you physical resistance, but they're on an enchanted item slot instead of on a armor slot, which is really cool. Enchanted shields, not really very good. Get rid of that. Helm of Discord, glorious. Got 2 of them now. Fence's Blades. I kind of like Fence's Blades on my Demon Smiths. Make them a bit more defensive. Use them more for kiting and shooting. Shrieking Blades I like to put on like non-terror guys, so that you just have as much terror as we can have, especially for taking slaves. It's nice to have on your what do you call it? Your tanks. Hey, is there enough? Too many people here? Wish there was a rare version of a Tormentor Sword. There is actually, Trenlo. I think only Chaos Warriors get it though. But yeah, I think it's Chaos Warriors that get the Tormentor Sword, but it's a green and it's got like another ability on it as well. Is that the one? I think it's Chaos Warriors I'm thinking of. But yeah, we don't get it. I'm pretty sure. I got 2 potions of strength. I don't tend to really care about those. Trickster's shards are really bad. We don't care about those. Armor of Destiny is pretty solid. Good, classic, good armor. Scroll of Shielding I don't really like. Scroll of Power I don't like. Wand of Jet I don't like. So we've got so many magic items because we've got the sack cities going, just pumping out 3 or 4 items a turn, like on top of whatever we get from our normal gameplay. So it's pretty nice. Channeling staffs are okay, but I might keep them just in case. Sometimes it's nice to have one. If you get like a really good ability that's on a cooldown, sometimes it's nice to have... yeah, I don't like Armor of the Forge at all. Fire resistance and 5% ward save feels weak for an armor. Talisman Obsidian. Talisman of Obsidian are cool, +2 magic per turn. Negates magical weapons within the area of effect. So if you've got a hero squad that have got a lot of physical resistance, you can stick that on one of your tankier characters. Pretty awesome. Obsidian Lodestone, Obsidian Amulet, don't really need those. Demon Flask of Ashak. This one gives you a little vortex ability that just does, it's only got a 15-meter radius, but does like a little bit of damage, and it gives a -16 melee attack by being ruptured. It's kind of like a little defensive vortexy thing that goes for 5 seconds. It's kind of cool. All right, I think we're done with our smelting. Got 3 potions of healing and a potion of toughness. Yeah, we got heaps of good stuff now. We're just going to get more and more of it. Anything we can't get is followers until we take the until we get that tower of sorcery thing. I don't know. Are there any good Are there any really good followers that you can get? The really good followers that you get from Chaos Dwarf, from the Chaos Dwarf Tower. Not the ones you get from the caravan, because there's really good ones you get from the caravan, legendary ones. But yeah, are there any really good ones that you get from the tower? Excuse me. So this guy's going to be a Saxony Lord. We haven't got any needful, but that's okay. He just wants replenishment. Okay, this guy's going to come over and he's basically heading for the Skaven around here, I guess. This guy's going to join in with him. Increase his mobility. Is our new model army or gunpowder and artillery? Plus 10 magic power reserve is good. Yeah, true. So we could actually some of our guys that are capped on miniature magic, like this guy, we could give this guy the not that one. What was the one that had the capacity on it? Oh, you're talking about followers. What's that follower I was looking at before? Ah, followers, right. Yeah. There was something in here that I was thinking about putting on. Oh, we got a Lifebane blade. Oh, sick! I didn't realize we got one. That's sweet. So they've got a weapon that gives them the hunger heal per second while in melee. So you can, once you start getting these bad boys, it's pretty awesome. Fuck, let's melt down some greens. I love melting greens to try and get more of those blades. Possessed amulet. Yeah, that's whatever. Fencer's blades. I do kind of like my fencer's blades. My brass cleavers. Forbidden Rod, Trickster's Shard. I'm addicted to melting down. Need more blues. Dark Flash. They've got heaps of different blue weapons as well, so it's kind of hard to get it. Alright, I better not melt down all of my greens because we've got some decent greens. But yeah, no, that there was some other items that give you like +1 wins magic per turn and stuff. No, we're already maxed on that. No, yeah, we're fine. Whatever. We'll just gear up as we go along. Alright, so Pomai. Can anyone... Oh, I should have brought another lord up. Maybe.
Move him.
Let's get all those bad boys in. And maybe one unit of Infernal Iron Sworn. Let's get rid of the Great Taurus, even though I do really enjoy the speed. Yeah, I'm going to miss him, but we do have the Demonsmith Sorcerer that's going to be getting his mount soon if he hasn't got it already. Alright. This is going to start turning into one of those Doom Ball kind of armies pretty soon, especially once we get the once we get the extra buffs on them. So that's reduce armament cost for increasing capacity of bull centaurs. Yeah, so if I got that, it would have been good, but it's kind of a bit late now. I'll take this so we get the control and the extra captives. Keep researching that. Thanks for that, SW Freak. So plus 10 wins of magic capacity. Can you put that on Demon Smith heroes as well, so you can just stack it up? Yeah, this is a pretty fun army now, I think. Actually, I don't know if we need so many shot. We probably don't need the gunners because we can't really. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna stack those up and get heaps of magic. You're disturbing the peace. You're not disturbing the peace, I don't think. But yeah, I guess actually maybe if we replace these Hobgoblin archers with Hobgoblin horse archers, so we just have a big mobile unit. We'll have like some slower, like the Beast of Nurgle, Astragoth, and the Castellan are like a little slow hero, like hero blob that can basically tank, so you can drop spells on top of them, and then have just a rolling ball of Bull Centaur Renders and Taurox just going around smashing everything, and then just have a bunch of Hobgoblin horse archers, Wolf Rider archers, just going around cleaning up. I think that could be a nice, fun little army.
Asumor Ankas Lock Balemancy Awanrag Dakuas ta Elgram Tadors Anulastas Astragoth.
So her other settlement is there.
Certainly.
But her army's not in either.
You caught death by meeting me.
Strength rank 33. Oh, she's got 3 settlements. Hey Angeras, how you going, buddy? Actually, she just took the 3rd settlement here. Yeah, I think we better keep our double stack. Together. Because if we run into her main army and it's tough, that could be rough. Alright, sack cities. Excuse me, so what was I talking about? I wanted to get another. So we could take this to get Bull Centaur could die or Flying Monster unit, but it's just only once every 4 turns, and it's only a 1 in 3 chance between these. So I feel like whenever you take these ones, it just doesn't even do anything really. Hey Angeras, you get students, it's the sort of how it was before, you get students when you're not researching, but it's only for the turn immediately after you've just completed a research. So basically you research something that takes 2 turns, on the second turn after it's researched and you've got nothing researching, that's when it'll work. Yeah, I think you can start it, I'm not sure if you can start a new research or not, I think you can, but yeah, actually that's a good point, maybe we should test that. Does anyone notice, can you still get students when you're researching? I think you can, because I'm pretty sure I've gotten them, just randomly. But anyway, yeah, you certainly get students when you're just finished your research. Level up on the turn where you finish your research. Yeah, so we want the summon. You need to finish the research and level up on the same turn. Exactly, yeah. So there's not really any way to game. The only way you can really game it, which I don't bother doing, is like, yeah, if you have like a research that takes 4 turns, research it for 3 turns, then stop researching it. So it's going to take 1 turn to finish it off. Then go and research whatever you want to research normally. And then when you think, oh, I'm going to have a big battle next turn, switch back to your 1 turn research. So you've got 1 turn left. So you can sort of, that's the only way you can really game it a bit, I think.
Gorndok Ula af Makas. Arrest fires.
All right, we'll Sack City again with this. Looks like we're not going to lose any of our units. I think that's about how much he lost last time. So maybe we're kind of maintaining. So he's basically just paying for himself. How much do these guys cost? 111. 1, 2, 3, 5. So we'd be saving like 500 gold, 400, 450 gold if we got rid of him. I don't know if it really makes any difference. I might just keep him. If we get 2 more points in logistician, that would be good. Actually, these other guys have got the points in logistician. Does he get any extra replenishment? No. He gets upkeep reduction though. So these guys are getting plus 14. Now they're getting plus 17. Alright, well, yeah, that's cool. Just switch them over there to get a bit extra replenishment. How do you stay afloat losing so much gold per turn? Oh, I can just sacrifice slaves for money. That's like a Chaos Dwarf feature. I get 2,250 gold for every province that I've got. I sacrifice slaves through all of them. So you just prioritize always sacrificing slaves. In the early game, I sacrifice slaves in every province every turn as much as I can, pretty much. And I just sometimes, you know, just do a little bit of material production. And unless I got heaps of slaves, then I'll pump up my material production for a few turns. But then as I'm getting to the TALLENING section of my campaign. I'm now focusing a little bit more on production, trying to keep this up a bit. But yeah, but money, yeah, going broke is the worst thing that can happen to you, right? So unless you're playing bankruptcy attrition specifically, but yeah, so I just prioritize sacrificing for money. But yeah, Chaos Dwarfs, you can run like, so right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So assuming I don't make any money during my turn from battles or anything, which I think is a bit, you know, you're probably definitely going to assume you will make that. How many do I have? 4. I forgot how many I had now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 on the screen. And then 1, 2, 14. So I got 14, right? So if I sacrifice from all of those, I get 28, like 30, over 30,000 gold just from sacrificing for all those. So yeah, so I only have to sacrifice like for money. I'm sacrificing most turns, but I only really have to sacrifice every like 4th turn once, and that pays for that. Plush says, they say hero doomstack with Tomb Kings is not possible because you have to throw too many points into the red line. Is that a joke or something? I don't really get what you're saying. Sorry, Plush. I'm not really a Tomb Kings. Not really a Tomb Kings guy. Alright, I think we're all pretty set. We're getting our Sack City going there. We're preparing to move in here. So, yeah, my original plan was to jump in here and do a big invasion in here. But now I'm getting excited about going in here as well, and it's like, should I raise another army and rock it like minus 12, 15,000 gold per turn? Yeah, it's funny, you can play Chaos Dwarfs very different ways. Like, I'm playing kind of quite wide, and I'm fighting on 2 different fronts. But you can play just tall from the start and just slowly build up and stuff, and that's kind of cool as well. Different style of play. All right, so do we want to keep pumping influence, or should we go for gold? So if I'm in doubt, I'll just go for gold to top it up, because gold doesn't decay, right? Like, I mean, it decays, like my expenditure spends gold, but I don't just lose gold over time like you normally do, sort of thing. Another thing I do is, like, I try to prioritize my most efficient provinces. So I think most, like, this one I think is the one that's got the, actually, yeah, actually I'll talk about it later, but yeah, I try to prioritize my most efficient provinces if I'm not going to do everything. So if I've got like a level 1, if I've got a province that, like this one, that's just doing just got like 1 mine producing materials, then I won't worry about that so much. Whereas I've got one like this that has got more built up, that's producing more materials, then I'll prioritize that one, because it'll give me more materials for the amount of slaves that I put into it. Assuming I don't have enough slaves to go, you know, to do everything. So I've got 338 left. So I can put, so I need 413, so I go to 613. So that one's covered. And then I've still got 238 left. So, like, this one, they're all kind of the same. But yeah, so this one, these 300 ones, like, they're probably more efficient. They produce more materials for the amount of labor. So I'll park the rest of my materials in there. My slaves in there, sorry. And then, yeah, we'll just sacrifice. We won't worry about materials this turn. We'll just sacrifice everything for money. Yeah, and that's like a, whatever that was, 30,000 gold sacrifice. And then, even though we're only running 30%, but it's like a good 30%, you know? Yeah, thanks, Plush and Vasily. I still don't really get what... Like, why would putting too many skill points in the red line stop you from having a hero stack? I don't really understand what you mean. Like, I think, like, I would say it's hard to have a hero doom stack with the Tomb Kings, because it's hard to get enough hero capacity on good heroes. Like, the only heroes that would be good to make a hero stack out of would be the princes, right? None of the heroes get mounts, do they? None of the heroes get monstrous mounts, I don't think. If there was one that got monstrous mounts, they'd probably make a good doom stack, but you wouldn't have enough capacity to make a stack out of them anyway. So yeah. So the only way to make a hero doom stack would be to farm Tamarkan on a different campaign, then load those lords in to give yourself heaps of prince capacity, and then make a prince doom stack. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you be able to take the red line? I think it was a joke that you already spent so many points on unit boost. Yeah, I don't get it. If it was meant to be a joke plush, it just went straight over my head. Sorry. But anyway, yeah, hero hammer with Tomb Kings is not really a thing unless you farm Tamakan. But yeah, you like and I think Gary, you nailed it as well. Like, it's not fun to do in that campaign, but now that you've got those those lords, if you save all those lords, then you can start a new Tomb King campaign, maybe as a different faction leader, and then you can load all those lords in and have like armies of heroes, you know. So save that campaign and just keep farming Tamakan on that one, and you can keep making more and more saved lords for your heroes. I never save lords heroes. It feels cheap. Yeah, I never do that either. But that would be the way to do it. If you wanted to play a totally unique style of Tomb King campaign based completely around heroes, it'd be kind of cool. That's the main thing I use. Crap. I didn't really want to go to war with them. Tamakan, you fucked me. So my tier 4 capital that I spent all of that influence on, which I was saying I don't like to go tall on the front lines, but I was like, it's fine because I'm not at war with them. But then Tamakan declared war and pulled me into it. So I had to choose between losing my tier 4 settlement or losing my Tamakan alliance. I value my Tamakan alliance more than I value this tier 4 settlement, but it's a close thing, especially now that he's fucked over my capital. Not my capital, but my settlement.
Isana Turia far Morlingi Elgramus. Stats Ekus.
Maybe we should go after maybe I should I'll just go to the toilet, sorry guys, back in a second. I did think for a minute about just cancelling my alliance with Tamakan and like leaving him to his own devices. But he's my loyal dog. Hero Doomstack is no spending skills in Redline. Why wouldn't you spend any skills? I just don't understand what the fuck you're talking about, Plush Effect. Why wouldn't you go into Redline to get the heal if you were going for Hero Doomstack? Yeah, but anyway, like why wouldn't you? Yeah, isn't it obvious that you would definitely go for the heal if you were going to go for Hero Doomstack so you could heal your heroes? And who cares about anything else because you've got the capacity from your stolen Tamakan lords. How early can you rush a tier 5 tower as dwarfs? I don't know, probably like turn 10 or 5. I don't know, never tried. There's not really any reason to do it. It's it would be a bad, it wouldn't be like, you know, it wouldn't be optimal. But yeah, no, it would take a bit longer than that because you need multiple provinces to be able to sacrifice for influence. Yeah, so you need 375. I don't know. Yeah, it'd probably take at least 10 or 15 turns. But yeah, I'm hesitant to say because somebody will like speed run and figure out a way to like region trade to get like 7 different provinces, and then fucking, you know, there's like probably some way that you could do it faster. But there's not really any reason to get a tier 5 tower. Like the only reason I'm rushing stuff is because like the only reason I wanted to rush that to tier 5 was so that I could get this landmark that I can only build at tier 5. You know what I mean? And most of the time you want to get it to tier 3 so that you can rush the resource building, like Like in Uzkaluk, I've got this resource building, this iron that I wanted to build that was really, as soon as I got that going, that was really powerful for me. But yeah, it's not like tier 5 tower suddenly gives you anything good. It doesn't really, there's nothing really good at tier 5 that you need. So it doesn't really matter. Like the only, well, I actually no, probably, sorry. Yeah, a lot of people really like Dreadquake mortars. So yeah, I guess if you want to get Dreadquake mortars as fast as possible, that's probably the reason why you're asking. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know, probably like turn 15 or something, I guess, if you were trying to go as fast as you could. Maybe we should do a maybe we should do a maybe we should go a tall campaign where we just go for try to get the tier 5 as fast as possible. The only problem is you wouldn't be able to do it in Uzkalak. You'd have to do it in some other shitty place that you in some other crappy place. If you destroy a building, if you destroy a settlement, then you reoccupy it, and you reoccupy it as a tower, then it doesn't come back broken, does it? It just comes back built up already, so you don't have to wait those turns for it to get repaired. You won't have the materials to build it up anyway. Nah, you wouldn't do it with materials, I reckon, Vasily. You'd do it with influence. 375 influence, I reckon you'd be able to get it pretty fast, because there's early quests that probably give you influence as well. Excuse me, if you were just sacrificing every bit of every slave that you could find for influence, you know, first turn you'd be able to sacrifice for 10, second turn 10, third turn 20, fourth turn 20, fifth turn 20, sixth turn. The buildings, oh yeah, the buildings you need armaments, which you wouldn't have anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't really be that optimal, I don't think. Like it's sort of that'd be like the exact opposite of my philosophy, which is kind of go wide, focus on money first, a little bit materials, eventually get into materials, then armaments. Whereas yeah, with that you'd have to you'd go in straight for influence and then having no armaments, which is what you would need. And yeah, I don't know, it wouldn't really work. Oh yeah, I'm actually gonna start a Mordheim stream now, guys. Sorry, I found this rule set called the DIE rules for Mordheim, which is basically this ultra hardcore suicidal version of Mordheim, which is really fun. We did a little bit of a test run last time, but I couldn't remember all of the rules exactly. I've actually got the full rules now, so I can explain exactly what the rules are if anyone is thinking about another, if anyone's thinking about, a DIE campaign. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll start a new stream before I explain, so that I don't mess up, so that the new stream makes sense. But yeah, just because I've got to finish on time today, so I just want to get at least a couple hours of DI in. But yeah, thanks so much for everyone for joining the Chaos Dwarf stream. If you want to see some more Total War, I'm sure that there's some other Total War streamers streaming right now. So go and check them out. There's a lot of great streamers in the Total War community. If you want to check out Mordheim, City of the Damned, it's a Warhammer fantasy based game, but it's set about 200 years before the Warhammer world. So I'm just about to start a new stream of that, and I will see hopefully most of you over there. I'll be playing that for a couple of more hours. All right, guys, see you in a second.